things. So, like, if there's a white boy on the other team, dude, fuck him. I hate him. Get this cracker off the court.
You start changing colors slightly.
I mean, I haven't been able to do that yet, but I'll focus a little harder sometimes, and I'll try.
You can do the opposite of Michael Jackson?
A little bit of vitiligo instead of revitiligo.
A little bit of that yellow fever.
Yeah, well, that's something else, but isn't that when in the Vietnam War, our boys started to develop a taste for some Asian pussy?
What is it whenever you turn yellow? Jaundice.
That's jaundice.
You got that jaundice.
Isn't that whenever, like, piss fills up, like, through your skin? Isn't that what it is?
I'm pretty sure it's like I think it's a kidney thing. I think if you don't drink enough water, you get jaundice.
All Asian people have jaundice.
And that's not for me to speak on. That's something you would know about. Is that true? Is that a fact?
Welcome to the Stir Fried Podcast.
Yes. This is the Stir Fried Podcast.
I'm Cam, and I just said that all Asian people have jaundice.
And I'm Mike, and I wish that I was black when I watch basketball. And this is why you tune in for this, dude, because we don't know what we're going to talk about, but we know it's going to be wild, and we might regret it when we're done recording, and that's how you know it's a fun podcast.
Did y'all see the text message? Sorry, I didn't reply back to that.
Yeah, I saw it.
The screen.
I was confused, and let me tell you why I'm confused. I can never remember who's the blue and who's the gray, especially in screenshots. So when I see that, I don't know who's the one talking.
Yeah.
So it confuses me enough so that I just say, I wash my hands of it. I don't reply.
Well, if you read the first one, you can obviously know that I'm the one saying I have the pass.
So was the first one?
Yeah.
Read the text. Read the text.
Okay,
Let's do a deep dive into this.
Let's see. Messages.
Adrian, you need a pull of this Jim Beam.
Oh, no, good sir. Only drugs for me.
Nice.
So I texted my African-American friend.
Sure.
I said, yo. He said, what's up? I said, somebody said I was whitewashed, and I'm trying to tell them I'm black. They don't believe me.
Did they listen to the podcast?
No.
No, like, this guy's white.
Yeah.
Cam's turning him white.
Okay. He said, bro, they tripping. I don't see how they don't see it. Did you tell them a black recruiter already signed your approval?
Okay, so that was the information I was missing. He's your black recruiter, and he signed your approval.
Yeah, and he gave me the N-word pass.
Show the screen.
Yeah, so he has he's got a
The
physical
N-word
pass.
There you go.
It's a test.
I said, yes, and exclamation points. Can I say the N-word with the hard ER? His response, show them your ticket.
Wow. See, that's a test. That's a trap. It's a trap. He wants you to be like, I have this and I won't use it.
So my thing is, I got that a year ago. Do I have to renew it?
I think you got to renew it. I think you got to do something for the culture, and then you may get it renewed.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right. I feel like.
What have you done for the culture since you've received your pass?
Oh, dude, I was voting to kill. What's that Rhinehouse guy?
Huh?
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh, you wanted the Cap Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
You know he didn't kill any black people.
He didn't kill any
right?
black people. That's
he
really
killed,
just
he killed white people actually.
He
so
killed
if anything,
white people.
If anything, black people probably really like him.
Yeah, they probably do. Yeah.
I would have let Rosa Parks take my seat in the front.
You don't know that though.
What if she was a bitch?
You don't know that though.
No, you know what?
Also, I don't know if you would be able to sit in the front.
I'd be in the middle.
I don't know if you'd be in the middle.
You don't think I'd be in the middle?
I asked a teacher about this, being Hernandez, and I think he said he was like, oh, I think you'd go with the whites.
See, you're an anomaly because your skin tone is white.
So you're saying your brother's a light skin.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is starting to make more sense.
He would be considered a Spaniard.
What would you be?
Oh, I'd be lumped in with the blacks.
You'd be in the back with the boys.
I'd be in the back.
Which honestly, you'd be in the back. Yeah. Which I mean,
blacks to the back.
Yeah. Which is, you wouldn't be. I don't know if you'd give up your seat. I don't know if you would. When you get comfy, dude, and it's not because it's not like you are being racist about it. I've just seen you when you get comfy-wumpy, dude. You don't like to give up your seats.
That is true.
You're a chiller.
Seat check.
You would have called seat check.
Yeah,
You would have been like,
seat
well, I
check.
called seat check, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The first ever seat check, and it's for it's
Rosa
Rosa
Parks
Parks
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
get his seat.
For sure. Seat check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy Black History Month.
Oh, it is Black History Month, which
still
of
in
course,
Black History Month.
I knew that. Which of course I knew. You know,
Did you?
I did. I'm always aware. I know.
So who
I felt racist today. I asked you guys about if I was being racist
Yeah.
because I was picking up an Uber Eats order and it was a guy, black name, Jaron, but I pronounced it. She said it was a black queen at the Chick-fil-A, and she said, "Who you picking up for?" And I said, "Jerome." And she was like, "Oh, that's a cool name." And I was like, "That is a cool name." And she's like, "Yeah, but it's probably not pronounced. It's probably pronounced Jaron." Which was a much more sensible way to pronounce it.
Yeah.
I should have got that. Should have been my first instinct.
Do you
add
remember
a
how?
Jared.
Do you remember how it's spelled?
Jeron.
It is a jur.
Wait,
It's an A. There was an A in there. Right?
Jaron.
So you added your own twang to it.
I added. I said Jerome, which I thought was cooler. It's like Patron.
It is cooler. I'm
Patron.
gonna say that.
Patron sucks. Patron, popping bottles all night.
Mm-hmm.
Jerome would be a sick fucking name. And I don't know that. Here's the thing, though. I can make the argument the other way that because how many times do people complain like that white people mispronounce their names, their cultural names, like a substitute teacher who's like, I can't think of what's a good Mexican name that could get mispronounced.
Jesus.
Jesus? Is Jesus here?
Yeah.
Jesus?
Oh no, George. That
Oh,
one
George
pisses me off.
with the J, and you hit the hard George.
Jorge.
It's Jorge.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to take a liberty, and you got to say Jorge. Now, I mean, I don't know. I wish I would have asked the guy, like, how do you pronounce your name? Or just like, which would have been maybe racist. That might be a little bit like a "can I touch your hair" type of thing.
No, I don't think so.
I think that comes across like a white guy trying so hard not to be racist that he's racist.
Yeah. You know what you did? You did like a when a white guy tries to dap up a black guy because he's black.
The white boy code switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try to dap him up.
I tried, dude. Yeah, so that's funny as hell, dude. Because I used to, I used to watch my white friends just morph when there was a black dude in the room, and it's the funniest thing because they'd just be like how they were all the time.
Yeah.
Little old Colin from Burleson, and then all of a sudden, a black king walks in the room, and they get urban.
They pulled down the pants a little bit.
They pull down their pants a little bit. They get a little urban on.
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't know. I feel like you got to keep the same energy. Like if you're gonna do a little bit of an urban thing, you got to do that all the time. You got to hit the Bad Baby, and no one will talk shit about you. But if Bad Baby was talking all like Sarah Palin for 90% of the day, and then she
Right.
gets on Instagram Live, and all of a sudden she's fucking.
That's gotta be exhausting though.
I feel like it's one of those things where it's like you know how you lie to yourself enough, and you start to believe the lie. I think it's like one of those deals where it's like if I wanted to convince myself, y'all hear that?
I hope.
That's
Can I tell you a funny story about shit like that?
There's either a baby crying or a cat outside. Every time we do a podcast in the garage, a cat shows up.
I
That's
think
true.
he just wants to be a part of the mascot.
Should I let him in?
No.
You want to?
Making those devil noises? No.
This is crying, dude.
He's probably just
It's
hungry.
a crying little baby.
Dude,
He wants
this
to
is
come be
why-
on the pod.
This is why I fucking hate cats.
Dude, why? Why you hate cats?
They
Why
do
hate cats?
weird shit like that, man. What kind?
Meow?
They're talking.
That's not meowing.
They're talking.
That cat is goo goo gaga.
He's a baby cat, maybe, dude, out in the cold.
That's
It's
what
a baby
that's-
cat out in the cold, and you're gonna make fun of it for crying at the garage.
You see me? I got some fur on. That cat's got fur.
Yeah, but you're cold as shit. Look at
I'm
you.
not
You're
cold an-
shriveling
I'm
up.
not cold anymore.
Your teeth are shattering. I hear it.
My legs are cold because I got the.
Now you're just showing kicks. Now you're just trying to show kicks on the
Now you're just
camera,
trying to
dude.
flex.
No.
I'll flex with you,
Yeah,
dude.
go ahead,
Dude,
let's go
we're
ahead
some
and-
Gen Z fucking boys,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Look at that.
Tell
Me
'em
and
about
Mike have
look
gone
at that.
full TikTok.
Tell him about the horsepower.
Dude.
And we both got
Check the receipts, dude.
polo socks.
We're running on horsepower, dude. We're running on straight up horsepower.
That was unplanned, and we have chemistry.
We
is
just
what I'm
have,
saying.
dude. What it is, dude, we're just busting it down sexual style.
Just
We're a
for-
couple of TikTok kids with a little bit of swag,
Mhm.
and we're Goated with the sauce.
Oh yeah, and also I have an announcement to make. I don't think we did this on the last pod.
What?
I'm no longer a mullet boy.
That just done pissed me off, dude.
It's all gone.
That upsets me.
How does it feel?
Honestly, when I left the barbershop, like my head was cold,
Yeah.
and I didn't like that. I didn't have the shit rubbing across my forehead anymore.
I'm gonna be real. It's kind of weird seeing you with like shaved down sides. Like I'm not used to it anymore.
Well, it's because
I
I had a beanie on, so it's giving me that Edgar.
Yeah,
look.
you're a little bit, you're food out for sure.
Yeah,
yeah.
because
You're a foo.
It was the beanie I had on, just pushing the hair down.
Yeah, which once you go beanie, you got to rock that for the day.
Oh yeah.
I had a beanie on earlier. I had to full on shower to get out of it.
How embarrassing is it whenever guys have to take their hats off at the club that are balding?
Oh, I've never seen that. Like
never seen that?
if they have a no hat policy,
Yeah.
what do? Do you do the thing where you just put it around your belt loop?
I don't know what they do with it.
This is what we used to do at school because we weren't allowed to wear hats, but you still wanted to show that you had that fucking
Put that shit on your
5950,
belt
dude.
loop?
No, we'd put it on our desk.
Oh yeah.
So we'd be like, fucking. I had a Yankees. So this is crazy, right? I would never do this today. I had a brown Yankees 5950, and it was just shit brown. Didn't go with anything I had, but it was on sale.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to get this one on sale because I guess I don't know why I wouldn't have just paid $20 more for a regular colored hat. But it was just like, I loved that thing, dude. I brought it everywhere. Had it on the corner of my desk every single day.
Hell yeah.
I was swagged out.
Did
Goated with the
Did
sauce.
you leave the stickers on it?
Look who you talking to. Fucking right, I left the stickers on, dude. I want people to know it's fresh.
That's the thing though, right? Like you're supposed to keep the stickers on.
You got it. Now, this is a question. Would you leave both stickers on? Because there was always, right, there was the gold circle sticker, and then there was the other sticker that went on, and you could peel that up, and it would still leave the middle sticker. Would you
Yeah.
go both stickers?
So my thing was, because I wanted to be different, I would take them both off, and I would put the golden one under the bill,
Oh, that's goated with the sauce
Yeah.
for sure. You're sauced up.
and I'm putting it off to the side in the corner right there.
Oh, dude, you're food out.
Dude, yeah.
You're kung fu, dude.
But
Kung fu Mike.
I always bent the hats.
Ooh, a little bend.
I
That's
was-
that New York drip, dude.
I couldn't rock the straight flat bill because of my head. I have a too small of a head. So if I rock the flat bill, I have a big gap in the side, and I look like a fool.
A foo?
Yeah, I look like a fool.
Yeah, dude. I would go backwards hat. The worst hat. All right. It's crazy, dude. How like hat swag changes over the years, right? Because I remember first the flat bill. But you had to get the flat bill without the hole in the back, without the snapbacks weren't even. You wouldn't even think about getting a
People made
snapback.
fun of snapbacks.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah.
whack if you got the snapback.
Yeah.
Now, they're coming back a little bit, but if you rocked just a fitted cap, whack.
It has to be like one of those pink, like the different tone underbill. That's what I've been learning on the TikTok.
I like the green underbill.
That one's sick.
The green underbills are classic, dude.
Yeah, those are the retros.
Yeah, so that's what I would do. I would have that, and you know how they had the little baseball sticker? It's literally like shaped like a baseball.
Yeah.
Those were clean as fuck. I remember the hat I was most stoked on though. I went to a Rangers game, and I got the actual like Rangers flat bill hat, and I left the stickers on it and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, nothing like rocking something from the stadium. You know it's the most
Oh,
official.
I got a jacket, a two-tone Rangers jacket. Doesn't fit me anymore because I'm fat now.
Sure.
But that jacket is so fire. Does not keep me warm at all.
No.
But I'll still wear it in the winter.
What are y'all thoughts on dad hats?
I wear
I
those
like them.
strictly.
I wore
yeah.
one today. I rocked the Marbleau dad hat today.
I wear the 47 brand. It's my favorite brand of hat.
Those are the only I could never wear the snapbacks or like any other hats. I felt like every time they just look awful on me because unlike Mike, I feel like my head is too big.
What's
So-
that? Hair.
Well, before I had the hair, like even before I had the hair, I always felt like I had a big head.
Y'all did
So-
not respond either because y'all are assholes. Y'all don't like to respond to my text. The pictures, the retro pictures I sent y'all of me and Adrian.
Okay,
No, Cam
so
responded
those,
to him.
I responded.
What do you want me to say though? Those are
Okay.
pictures of me. What do you
I
want me to
responded.
say?
I want
That
you to
was-
laugh because of how ridiculous your hair looked.
No, that
Dude.
was coconut head.
How,
Bad, dude.
one question though about those pictures: how old are you guys? Those pictures look like they're from 1973.
Close enough.
We
Are you guys secretly old as hell?
We're
vampires.
vampires.
I could. Y'all are vamped out.
Yeah.
we have that vamp life.
Y'all
the
live in the vamp
I'm the
life.
first overweight vampire.
I feel like there should be more overweight vampires.
That's what I'm.
If
Dude,
you live forever, how are you not just eating
have you
all the time?
have you ever seen a fat vampire in a movie?
Blade.
That's
Are they
right.
fat?
That's
I've
right.
never seen Blade.
It was like a.
Whoa!
It was like a
that's-
Java the
what?
Hutt. Yeah, you know who Java the Hutt is?
I know Jabba.
It was a Java the Hutt, but vampire.
Here's my question though: to be a fat vampire, do you eat regular food and then just eat blood on the side?
What
Do
if
you just eat as a hobby?
What if you're such a shitty vampire that you could only catch fat people? And you know how like fat foods.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in your blood.
It's a
It's got fatty
they
blood.
drink the flat.
Yeah,
the fat
so like
blood.
when you cut a chicken, you gotta cut all the fat off the chicken. Right?
So they're just eating fucking.
They're just eating fucking greased up fat
Oh,
guys.
that's how I got so fat.
Yeah,
And
because
that's a vicious cycle, right? Too, because if you become a fat vampire, you can only catch fat people, and then the fat people just make you fatter. Really, that's sad.
Yeah, that is really sad.
It's really sad as hell. I think we need to maybe cut those vampires a little more slack. Fat vampires need slack.
But whenever you brought that up, Mike, about fat vampires, that's the only one I can think of. Is the one in Blade.
I
That's the
had
only
that one in the back of my mind, but I was hoping nobody else would think of that one.
No, I've never
I was
never
thinking
really
more
thought
of
about
like
that.
Twilight vampires.
Yeah, well, they're all
Are they
They're kinda-
cool or are they not cool?
they're kind of toinked out.
Yeah, they're gay.
They're a little bit toinked out, and it's not like I don't know. It's not their fault. Where are they from? Alaska?
Portland,
Uh,
Oregon.
Oh,
that's-
see,
it's
you
Washington.
grow up in Portland, Oregon, you're gonna be you're gonna look like
And
that.
that's true because I have a cousin from Portland. And he's gay.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, there's something in the water in Portland. There's no sunlight. It's always raining, right?
And the freaks come out at night.
The freaks come out at night.
What? Freaks come out at night. What?
The freaks come out at night.
When I was in intermediate school, I was in a Michael Jackson play.
Oh yeah, were you?
Yeah.
Who'd you play?
I
MJ
was
himself?
I was an extra.
They didn't let you be like Macaulay Culkin or something?
Nah, I was one of the Thriller people.
Oh, so you were doing
Yeah, I was doing.
Nice. That's a good twitch.
Yeah.
that's a good twitch for sure. Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's tight.
Dude, yeah.
That's tight.
I still got it down. And also, yeah, I think we talked about this. I was in Greece also.
I knew you were in Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And-
you're an actor.
Yeah,
Is really what you are
dude, I should
in
start
your
putting
heart.
that on my credits.
You're an actor in your heart.
Yeah.
A theater actor. No bullshit commercials. You
I'm a
belong to the theater.
Theater, New York Broadway actor.
I could see you being Broadway for sure, dude.
I even acted in Jamaica.
You acted in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Acted a fool?
No, I was in Aladdin.
Huh? So you traveled to Jamaica
I traveled to Jamaica.
and you
they were-
enrolled in a theater arts program for
Yep.
travelers?
Well, I was just strolling the streets of Jamaica, and I think it might have been the Bahamas. Definitely the Bahamas. Strolling the streets of the Bahamas. A talent recruiter out there said, "Hey, you're a nice fat little kid. Would you like to be in a play?" I said, "I sure would."
Were you alone?
No,
But you were with the Rinse?
I was with somebody else. Yeah, I had me a little partner because it was a scene from Aladdin. Do you ever recall Aladdin? Do y'all recall
I
Aladdin?
recall Aladdin a
I
little
love
bit.
Aladdin.
Do you remember in the beginning of the movie where the kids steal the bread?
He's stealing to eat.
I was the one stealing the bread to
You were
eat it.
But
Wouldn't that make you Aladdin?
But the kid in the movie is skinny. You.
Well, there was a skinny
The kid in the movie is also Aladdin.
No, not the one that steals.
Aladdin steals.
There's two extras that have like a 5-second scene in
And
there.
they're also stealing?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
yeah.
I remember Aladdin stealing with his monkey, and then he's running through the city. And that's what I remember about Aladdin.
And then Jasmine came up and put her tits in my face
Oh, so you had a baby girl?
as
Jasmine?
punishment. Yeah.
She punished you with them fat tits from a young age.
Mm-hmm.
And now, see, you're lucky. Again, I feel like every time we do a podcast, you narrowly avoid being molested. And this is another just golden opportunity for you to have been sold into human trafficking.
Dude, you know, like whenever you're having a conversation and somebody unlocks a memory you try to forget.
Here we go. It's gonna be interesting.
You ready for this one?
This could be sad. Let's hear it. Let's
Okay.
hear it.
So this neighbor, right, across the street from me, I lived with my grandma at the time, and she was never home. She worked a 2 to 11 job, so it was just kind of like roaming free. I was one of them neighborhood kids. I was always out. The front neighbor said, "Hey, do you like snakes?" I said, "I love me a snake, cause I'm crocodile hunter at the time. That's when crocodile hunter was popping."
You were Mikey Dundee.
Yep.
R.I.P.
I said, "Show me the fucking snakes." He said, "They're down here in my cellar."
Whoa.
He said, "There's some big ones down there."
I bet there is. I
And
bet there's a big snake.
I
A big old wrinkly snake.
I went into the fucking cellar.
You went into the cellar
Yes.
alone?
Yes.
Oh, Mikey.
Were there snakes?
I don't know. I do not remember.
Mike,
So,
I think you were
all right, hold on,
molested.
hold on,
I think
hold
you were
on.
molested. I think
So you went basically down into the cellar
Yeah.
to look at a snake,
I vividly
and
remember.
you don't remember anything else.
I can't tell you if I saw a snake or if I just came out disappointed.
Well, I'd say you came out molested.
And this isn't the only time I've went into a stranger's house by myself.
Honestly, dude, I don't want to victim blame here, but from the stories you've told, you're asking for it, homie. You were a slutty kid.
I think if you only get molested as a cute kid,
So that's why you think you
I think
narrowly escaped molestation.
yeah, because I'm just cute enough to get, and then once you see me up close, you're like, ugh.
I don't know if molesters are thinking like, oh, that's a hot kid or that's an ugly kid. I think they're just like, I want a kid.
I didn't have this fat of an ass I mean, it was plump, but it wasn't at its full potential yet.
You haven't evolved yet.
No.
The donkey
I had to
ass you
start at
have
football,
today.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that football. You got a linebacker's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a harrowing story, and I think if you were to, try some therapy, they might unlock a couple memories you might not want unlocked.
Oh no.
From that their story. You might have seen a snake, but it wasn't the snake you wanted, it was the snake you got.
Yeah. It was a one-eyed willy snake is what they call it.
Where were you, Adrian, not protecting your brother?
He's my older brother. He's supposed to protect me.
Yeah, but it's like
You're old enough in age. We're old enough, like
y'all
now-
babysit each other. I feel like y'all should have babysat each other a little better.
That
You
is
could have
true.
kept a couple snakes out of Mike's butt.
But like we like to bring this up, that was a weekend kid. He was doing
so
all
this was a weekday.
he was
This was
doing
a
this
weekday
stuff
activity.
yeah.
And you were just roaming around.
yeah.
See, if I would have been there, I would have been like, Mike, I think that's a good idea to go in that cellar by
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah,
And then-
well,
and then-
Adrian, you got a good head on your shoulders.
But
Mike's living on the edge.
and if we're being honest, that would have happened. He would have said, "I don't know if we should do that, Mike," and I would say something along the lines of, "Shut up, Adrian."
Yeah, that's about how our like
Shut
whenever we weren't supposed to do something as kids, because later on as we got older, like in high school, anytime Mike would say something, I'd be like, okay, yeah, let's do it. I'm down.
So you probably would have just dragged poor Adrian into this.
Oh, yeah.
So he would
He
have
would
gone
have
into
got
the
molested
basement with you.
also. Yeah.
It would have been a three-way.
Yeah.
Terrible three-way.
Honestly-
Devil's three-way. Truly
Yeah.
the devil's three-way.
We might have been able to take him.
Honestly.
How old are you?
8.
So I would have been
And
like
you were 6?
7, 6. Yeah.
I think you might have been able to put up enough of a fight to where it's like not worth the hassle.
He would have left with a couple bruises. We would have got raped for sure, but he would have had a couple bite marks and scratches.
He would have been pissed off.
because we were some
afterwards.
scrappy kids.
Y'all were
Yeah,
scrappy.
we were.
Yeah.
We were scrappy. We always scrapped with each other, and our dad always said, like, hey, why do you guys always fight with each other? Why don't you go gang up on some other kids? And now that I think about it, I'm like, yeah, we probably should have done that because there's 2 of us.
Yeah.
And also, speaking of being scrappy, I challenged Adrian to a duel.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
No,
the brothers are still battling.
But why did you challenge me to a duel?
Okay.
Why? Because explain the whole situation first, because
You-
we haven't gotten Cam's take on this.
You weren't in. You were busy getting plastered in Austin.
That's fair.
So
I was plastered basically for a week straight.
yeah,
I went on what we in the business call a bender.
Yeah, you did.
Went on a bit
So-
of a bender.
Let me ask him the question, because this is what me and Mike have been fighting about ever since this hit the group chat. Okay, Dank said in the group chat, what would you bet on, or who do you think would win this fight? 1 gorilla or 100 people?
100 people.
Thank you.
Get
Fucking
the fuck
thank
out of here.
100 people, they're gonna beat the fuck out of the gorilla.
They're gonna come at that gorilla. You're thinking of 100 average people.
Just any 100 people.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't think there's gonna be no fear in those people?
They'll be fearing them for sure.
So they're not gonna
Listen, there's gonna be casualties. I'm not saying it's gonna be a clean fight. The first 50 people are gonna get slaughtered.
I don't even think the first 50.
I was being generous with the 50.
Okay,
Really, I
cool.
side with Adrian on this because I
Thank
think
you.
I think the first couple are going to get ripped to shreds, but I think there's going to be a hero, and he's going to come and gouge the eyes of the gorilla out, just a true patriot, and that's going to help a lot, right? And then people are going to start, like, kicking the gorilla in the head, stomping the motherfucker out.
I don't. But the gorilla.
It's going to get shiesty, but I think by the end of it, I'm talking through burps, but I think by the end of it, the gorilla's gonna admit defeat.
Here's the thing: they're dropping you down in the jungle. 100 people in the jungle.
See why?
So the
why does it
gorilla's
get
got
to be
home
the
field
yeah? Why does the
advantage.
gorilla get home field advantage?
This can't be like in a boxing ring. Or
Yeah, why can't this be
You
in
think the
an empty
gorilla's
room?
gonna fucking sit in a boxing ring and box with y'all?
Well, I don't think it's gonna be like a one-on-one boxing with gloves, but I think it maybe in a gymnasium.
Sure.
If you can import, think about it. They managed to bring King Kong's big ass to the city of New York.
that's
They
true.
can't get a
It took
regular gorilla.
military
There's
weapons.
zoos, motherfucker. Think about zoos. They're moving those motherfuckers around, dude.
Fuck.
I don't think
Thank
y'all-
you, Cam.
I don't
Thank
think-
you.
There's
Here's
zoos.
so
I don't
many
think y'all
good
could
points.
fuck up a gorilla in a zoo.
And not us, but 100 of us.
Anything that the gorilla can climb on, it's game over.
There's no climbing. It's hell
so
in a
he
cell.
can't gorilla.
No,
You're not
well,
gonna-
he can
Wait,
gorilla
wait,
by gorilla smashing, and he may be able to like.
He's not Donkey Kong.
Have you ever played with Donkey Kong on Smash? He's gonna throw a lot of fucking hands.
He's not gonna be
He's gonna
s-
grab you and he's gonna slam you.
He's not
Those
gonna be
people will die.
stationary. He's not gonna be stationary.
No, he's gonna move around.
Gorilla gonna gorilla.
He's gonna gorilla.
Yeah.
But while he's tearing the fuck out of somebody, while he's just ripping somebody to shreds, somebody's going to sneak up from behind, and he's going to be a patriot, and he's going to choke the gorilla. And he's probably going to die too.
Mike,
But while he's doing that, someone else is going to come. They're going to poke the gorilla in the eyes.
This
They might
pisses
grab
me off.
nuts. The gorilla's going to admit defeat. by
Mike,
the
I
end
just
of it.
like. I think you're underestimating how many 100 people is. That is a lot. Okay, could you imagine 100 people in this house? That fill up the whole house.
It's a big. It's a
I'm
big.
I'm not disagreeing that 100 people is not a lot of people. What I'm disagreeing is that 100 people are gonna charge at this gorilla enough for somebody to get a good grapple on this gorilla. That's already.
And that's the thing. Are we allowed to like practice? Are we allowed to like get together in a group
No.
and,
The people,
strategize?
They don't need
'Cause if we
practice.
did
they don't even
charge
need a
them,
strategy.
If the people charged the gorilla 100 on 1, think about a dog pile in football.
but
yeah,
The gorilla eventually
we'll,
will be dead.
we'll be
but
dead.
that's what I'm saying though. So you know how we talked about the karate movies where people stand back.
I don't think that's going to be what's
I
happening.
think that's gonna
I
exactly
don't
what's
know.
gonna
See,
happen.
that's how
Absolutely
100 people die from a gorilla.
That's-
If you sit back and you watch your boy one-on-one fight with the gorilla and you're like, okay, I guess it's my turn. If they form an orderly line, the gorilla will win 100 fights in a row.
Yeah.
I'm talking 100 people versus one gorilla.
in one
it's
room.
over.
In one room.
And gorillas are going to get fatigued too. Think about a boxer after like 5 rounds. If you're going rounds, dude, and that gorilla's going rounds, they're going to get tired. And when they get tired, a big burly motherfucker is going to choke a gorilla out.
I'm gonna find a fucking nerd on the internet to simulate 100 humans versus one gorilla.
You'll be wasting money because you'll learn that 100 people would definitely beat a
I don't
gorilla.
I
think
bet if
so.
we called, we'll all call one person. There's 3 of us. I think that would break the tie. If we all call one person
Uh-huh.
and they answer,
Okay, let's do it. I'll go first.
you go first. And I don't want you to sell it now because I know how you do.
Just straight up.
I know
and
how
just-
you do.
No, yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna be like, dude, don't you think that 100 people would be killed by one gorilla? And they're
You,
like,
you
yeah.
just have to state the
You
question.
just gotta state it like
what,
they don't know what side you're on.
What would you rather take? Or what do you think would win? 100 people, one gorilla.
Guess who I'm gonna call?
Who are you gonna call?
My aunt.
Okay.
Let me talk to her.
Yeah.
Let me talk to her. Respectfully. Respectfully.
I'm not gonna get an answer.
I bet you she answers. What's up, love?
I'm not getting an answer. It's too late. She's
It's
putting the
too
baby
late.
to sleep.
Yeah, probably.
Damn it.
Okay, can I go?
Yeah.
Okay.
All I'm saying is I don't think 50 people will be brave enough to run to their death at this gorilla. So there will be 100 people present, but less than 25 of them are charging at this gorilla.
Where are we selecting these people from?
Off the street.
Do we get any say in who the people are?
No. Just 100 randoms.
I feel like you got to invite. Hold on.
She's calling me back.
Okay.
Hello? Hey, Polly, you're on the podcast.
What do you mean?
We're doing the podcast right now, and I have to ask you a question.
Oh, okay.
If there's 100 humans, right, 100 people versus one gorilla, who do you think's gonna win?
Do the humans have weapons?
No, they're just average humans off the street.
I say the gorilla.
Thank you.
I thought we had something special.
And Cam also says hello.
Hello.
Hey, boo.
Hey.
He's blushing.
I'm blushing. You didn't say what I wanted you to say, but that's all right.
That's okay.
That's okay.
We love you, Paula.
We do.
Thank you. Yeah, you answered for me. All right, bye-bye.
Wow. All right.
The gorilla.
Well, all right, Adrian, you go.
Okay.
Which I respectfully I disagree.
Respectfully
with her.
disagree.
Super respectful, but I disagree with that.
And I hope the listeners, the 32 people that are listening to this, is like the gorilla all the way.
No,
dude.
they're not.
No,
they're not. They think you're
dude. They're
stupid.
not.
The listeners think you're dumb.
Or do you think they're listening to this whole conversation right now saying this is dumb?
I think all of
Probably that.
I think every one of the Russian bots that listen to our podcast think you're retarded.
we have listeners from Spain,
From Spain?
from Spain,
From Spain?
Spain,
From the plains of Spain?
Germany.
My people.
Yeah,
Which I figured out. I'm a German Jew.
Yeah.
I'm a German Jew. I figured that out. Me and the boys found that out in Austin.
I got a funny story to tell you, but I have to tell it off camera because it's that bad to where I don't even want to say it.
It's incriminating.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But you will get a kick out of this.
Okay.
And I'm sad that I can't say it.
I'm
on
excited. Well, can we figure out how to do the thing where we...
All right. Those are my people didn't pick up. It's on you, Cam.
You don't have anyone else you can call? Can I call someone in his absence?
Here.
All right.
Let me
call my boy DJ.
I would call 2 people, but I know they're at work right now.
All right, we're going to call DJ.
What adult animal do you think you can take out?
Hold on a second. We'll get onto that.
Do I get any weapons?
No. Damn. Bare hand.
I'm Sam. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Dude, you're on the Stir Fried podcast right now.
What up,
Say hi to
man?
the boys.
You want to tell these people lies about how you tried to beat me in 2K with my own goddamn team?
Sounds like someone's a little guilty, dude. You got a little guilty
just
conscience
told on
about.
yourself.
We weren't calling you about
That's the
anything
first thing.
like that.
That's the first thing he said.
Bad practice. What do you got to say? What do you got to
Oh, so you're with the boys. All right, that's good because we need other opinions on this. Do you think that 100 people would beat one gorilla in a fight?
No weapons.
No weapons, just barehanded brawl.
Okay. Wait, okay, so 100 people, one gorilla?
Yeah.
Obviously, they have guns.
They don't have weapons.
No, it's
they
no
don't have
weapons.
weapons.
You said no weapons?
No weapons, no. Barehanded brawl.
I think it would be just like human cannon fodder. It would probably take like 70% of the humans, but after a while, I think you might get it done.
What if you're in the gorilla home field?
If you're in the... But wouldn't that mean there's more gorillas?
No, there's only
No.
one gorilla. And Mike's adding things to it. It's in a gymnasium.
Nobody said it was in
It's
the
in a
gymnasium.
gymnasium.
It has to be in a place like even
Okay,
playing
we
field.
gotta go. I'm going to say the 100 people would win.
Thank you,
Attaboy.
DJ. That's
Attaboy.
you're exactly right, and you're
Attaboy.
exactly right to say that.
Let's get off of this
And
stupid
also,
topic.
thank you for. I wasn't gonna say anything about the 2K thing, but I'm glad you brought it up.
I can't believe he let a white man beat him in 2K during Black History Month.
I'll tell you what else. Your boy beat him so bad in 2K that it cost him a controller.
No.
I turned him into a white boy. He threw the controller and broke it in 3 places and had to go instantly to
Buy a
Walmart
new
and buy
one?
another controller.
That's
$70.
Oh, we are playing PS5?
We're playing PS4.
$70?
About that. With
They're
tax.
still like,
That's
yeah,
true,
with
that's
taxes,
true, with
they're
taxes, that's
still,
true.
which is ridiculous.
Your
that they're
boy's
still
cold with it at
$70.
2K.
How do you?
And your boy's cold with it in Madden, and I want a rematch because I really think Mike ended my relationship. I think Mike beat me so bad in Madden in front of my girl that it just caused a decline in our relationship.
and
She looked
And
at you and she was like, "You fucking cuck."
She
you
really,
lost
I
to
think
this
she looked at
fucking
me
guy."
like I'm a pussy after Mike beat the shit out of me.
Can I-
But here's the thing, dude.
just let me.
Here's the thing, dude.
Talk your shit, Cam.
I was playing with the Cowboys because I'm a home fucking player. I like to support the home team, but that's not what Madden's about.
No.
If you let me play with the Ravens, I'm whooping your ass.
Well, let's see. Let's talk about who I used.
Who do you use? Who did you use?
The Jets.
Yeah, you used the Jets, but it's like I wasn't as good as I am now. I wasn't practiced. I had my girl with me.
Can I be 100% honest?
Yeah.
While we were playing Madden, and I realized that my skill level.
Oh, you were on pro, and I was on all pro.
No. My skill level, like with like myself.
Oh,
we were
your
both-
inner skill level.
My inner skill level was far superior to yours.
Yeah.
I figured that out the second drive.
Now you're just pissing me off, dude.
Here's the thing.
Bro, he's kicking your dick in the dirt right
That
now.
just
No, no,
he's
no.
showboating right now.
Just
That's a fucking showboating thing to
I'm
say.
bringing you down to bring you up.
All right. Well, let's hear the end of it
Okay.
then. Let's hear the rest of it.
You ever seen The Longest Yard whenever they go up by 2 touchdowns and then they start playing dirty?
Yeah.
I did the opposite of that.
You kept playing fundamental the whole way through.
No, I try to get you back into the game.
Oh, wow. See, that you didn't build me up at all. That's even worse. You just said I tried to let you come back.
I didn't
You
want
tried to slow roll me, dude. You tried to slow roll me, and
I
that's
tr-
fucked up.
I tried to get
you
you-
tried to get it to be a close game so that I come back and I think I'm gonna win, and then you beat me like you knew you always would.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That's slow rolling.
No, but here's the thing. It's fucked up to you, but your girl thinks you're playing good. Your girl thinks you're coming back.
Does she? She left him.
She left me because of you, really.
I don't like that you're putting that on me, sir.
I'm putting it on you. I mean, it's not your fault, but you ended my relationship. Before your relationship, it was going great before the day
That
I met
was
you.
the straw on the camel's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, 100%. I can trace it back to that moment.
deeply apologize for that.
Okay.
You know what? It's all right, man, because we've moved on, and I'm on to different things, and it's
You-
like everybody has to
You look
never,
good. Your skin's glowing.
Yeah, dude.
You know, it turned me full into a Gen Z TikToker, and it's like I'm swagged out and I'm goated with the sauce, so it's like I can't really complain.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you ended my 4-year relationship because you were showboating in front of my girlfriend, and it's what it is. But now I'm saying this, I got you, and I know how you play, and I can beat you.
Would it make you feel better if my girl sat in on the game so you could have a chance to ruin my relationship?
I wouldn't do that to you. I
But-
wouldn't do that to
Oh,
you.
What a gentleman.
I didn't do that to you on purpose. Can we just
I want
say
to play
that?
in front of your aunt. I want to get your aunt involved. I wanted to sit down and I wanted to watch you lose in Madden, and I'm going to be super respectful about it too. Respectfully, I want to do
Here's
this.
the thing. If we play in front of my aunt, I'm using the goddamn Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Daddy.
Oh, use the Buccaneers, old ass Tom Brady on his last legs, dude.
I'm using the Kansas City Chiefs,
Oh, that's original. No one's ever done that
and I'm
before.
putting up 70, and I'm audibling every defensive play.
Okay,
You will not score on me.
here's what I'm going to do every time on you. It's all about the ground and pound, Mike. I'm going to run the ball every single fucking time. And then when you think I'm not going to run the ball, I'm going to run it with my quarterback.
But here's how I will counter that.
You think you can counter it because you know my plan in advance and you're going to blitz me?
No, I'm not gonna blitz you.
What are
I'm
you
gonna
gonna do?
run a fucking field goal block every time.
Okay, then I'm going to switch it up on you. I will throw a pass. Your boy can throw. Your boy does audibles too.
Lamar's not throwing a pass.
He doesn't have to. You know why? And I
Why?
figured this out because it took a little trial and error because the boy's fast. He's a fast quarterback,
Yeah, he is fast.
but he can drop the ball. And you can lose a game that way, Adrian.
I
If you
don't-
drop the ball too many times and you fumble after like a 20-yard run, that's going to piss you off. So what I figured out is You got to protect the ball, and you got to run on the sidelines. And I'm going to run out of bounds before you get me in. It's going to make you furious, dude. You're going to be so upset.
I don't think I was able to hear y'all's opinions on the Super Bowl, but what did y'all?
I don't think we talked about the Super Bowl yet. I don't think we've done a pod since the Super Bowl.
I
went to Austin and got drunk
right.
for a week.
You're right.
We did do a podcast before.
I don't think we did.
We did 2 back to back.
Did we?
Yeah, we dropped the one over there, that last one we did, and then me and you did one without Adrian.
Yeah.
The Valentine's Day when we read the DMs.
Was that after the Super Bowl?
Yes.
That was the day after
Valentine's
the Super Bowl,
Day.
actually.
No, it's not. You're lying.
No, it
Super
is.
Bowl was Sunday, and I went to Austin on Monday.
And Valentine's Day was on a Monday.
But we did that before Valentine's Day.
No, we did it on Valentine's
We released it. No, this is how I know you're fucking lying, and this is how I know I'm gonna beat you in Madden. And this is also how I know you don't know shit about gorillas and people fighting. You capping motherfucker. You're a Cappin Crunch right now, dude, because you sent me the podcast and I listened to it on my way to Austin.
You're right. But here's the thing. I don't know why you're getting so aggressive with me.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be aggressive.
No,
Are you-
talk that shit, Cam? Talk that shit.
I don't mean to be aggressive, but
Talk
you're
that shit.
Cappin
Are you
Crunch
an
right now.
angry drunk?
No, dude, I think I'm a good drunk. I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah.
What kind of drunk
You're
you
being mean to me.
think? I'm not meaning to be mean to you. I don't mean to be mean to
I'm
Mike.
just fucking
I don't
with
want to bully Mike on the pod, but to be fair,
When
he
you heard about
talked
the gorillas and
mad
the people,
shit.
you were like,
the gorillas and the people, I will be honest, didn't make me feel good. I was upset with you.
I was getting upset.
I wanted to agree with you on that. I want you to agree with me, more importantly. But here's the thing. When you brought up the Madden thing, that really pissed
You
me
brought
off.
the Madden thing up.
I might have.
I might have.
I might have.
You did.
But here's the thing.
And no. Here's the thing to you, mister.
Oh.
If you think I beat the shit out of you in Madden,
Oh, boy.
And in my relationship,
I will ruin your sex life in 2K.
Oh.
you going to try to beat me in 2K in front of a baby girl?
I will beat you so bad that the next time you try to have some intimate, sexual loving, you'll think about James Harden hitting threes on your head.
Oh, you wouldn't. You wouldn't use James Harden on me, would you?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, that's dirty. See, that's DJ's team.
Oh, really?
DJ tried that with me, and you know what I did, dude? Just to be super respectful, played with the Jazz.
No, you didn't.
Played with the Jazz.
You beat him with the Utah Jazz.
Beat him with the Jazz.
Yeah. Is the Jazz garbage?
They're not great, but your boy is.
I was about to
Here's
say,
what I
don't think I've
need.
ever heard
I
of
don't
them
need
that much.
flash. Guys like you, this is what guys like you are all about.
Oh, boy.
people like you. You're like, I'm gonna play with the Golden State Warriors. I need Steph Curry.
No.
Yes, you
No,
are.
no.
You need James Harden. You need stars. I just need big boys in the post that are gonna try their best.
If we're going to be honest here,
Who's your go-to team?
my go-to team, give me a second. Back when I used to play 2K heavy, my go-to team was the Clippers. Because
I
they
hate
had
the Clippers
they
so
had,
much. Kawhi.
Chris Paul. No, this is back when they had Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and was it Andre Drummond?
That's
maybe?
old school.
Yeah. So I play with bigs. So if we're playing and I want to win, I'm picking the Bucks.
Oh, you're gonna use Giannis on
Giannis
me?
Antetokounmpo.
You're gonna try to pull out the Greek freak on the boy.
I'm bullying you. Bully ball.
Here's what I do, dude. And it's going to drive you nuts. The same way with Madden. The same thing about Madden. I
You
keep it on the
lose.
ground. No. Oh, bless your
I
heart.
love that eye roll. I love that eye
Bless,
roll.
bless your heart, dude. Bless your fucking heart. In Madden, I'm a run the ball. Ground and pound.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking cleats to the turf. Tearing up the turf.
Mm-hmm.
In 2K, I'm driving. You won't see a 3 out of me. I don't showboat. I get open, I find a lane, and I drive. And I'll draw the foul, too. I'm a fundamental player. It's all about fundamental ball at the end of the day.
I would just run a 2-3 defense.
Just 1 or 2, 3. I'm not really an X's and O's kind of guy. See, you're an X's and O's kind of guy, and I'm more of a Jake's and the Joes kind of guy. It's about the players.
Yeah. You're a motivator.
I'm more of a motivator.
Yeah.
A
But
hype
Exactly.
man.
I'm a hype man.
you can't motivate a video game.
You can. You can motivate a video game. Would you like to know how?
How?
fundamental ball.
Oh wow,
Nothing gets people more stoked than fundamental ball.
that's true.
When you catch it and you into your 3-point stance and you think, am I going to dribble, shoot, or pass?
A triple threat.
The triple threat. When you hop into the triple threat, dude,
Right.
and the other players start to see that, that's what they see, a leader. And then they follow suit. And that's what all my players are going to be. They're going to be in their triple threat. They're going to run a fundamental offense.
Do you remember that time when we were shooting some b-ball out in the streets
Sure.
and I could not miss?
Oh, yeah, you were. Mike's got a good jump shot. I will admit that about Mike. Mike's got a hot jump shot.
Were you playing hard D on him? Because I guarantee.
No,
No,
we
it
were
was just,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
it
We're
was
just
just a
shooting
little
around.
shooting,
Okay.
just shooting some
Yeah.
shots.
But I made it known that I got a strap on me.
No, yeah, you got the strap on you.
He's
But-
got the strap on him. I mean, I didn't D him up. That might have shaken him up a little bit.
Yeah, probably.
But,
I would have drove to the basket.
You tried to drive, but
But-
I'm lanky.
We're
Your boy's
playing.
lanky. Your boy's lanky, and I got arms that stretch for
Here's
days.
the thing. Guess who else is lanky?
Who?
Yao Ming. And guess who else got dunked on by Allen Iverson?
You know what I mean?
Yao Ming.
Well, here's the thing, and I don't want to talk about
I don't
that.
even know if it was Allen Iverson that did it. I just know he got dunked
You just know at some point in his career he's been dunked on.
on. Yeah.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair.
You know who what basketball player pisses me off?
Oh, let me guess. Is it?
You're not gonna get it. He's a no name.
Oh.
People
I
know
think
him,
I can guess.
people know him for getting shitted on, and he's a 7-footer. And it's not Porzingis.
Cam.
I think that Mike is a liberal cuck at heart. So when he heard that Kyrie was anti-vax, I think that pissed him off.
No,
Yeah.
no, I said
'Cause he's
a 7-footer.
I was about to say, is Kyrie 7 foot?
I don't know if he's 7 foot. I don't know his. I don't know his height.
6'2".
Yeah.
Oh, he's not 6'2".
Yeah, he is.
I bet he's taller than
All
that.
right,
6'5".
let's take a bet. What do you think he is?
All right, what's
now?
the over under of 6'2"? I'm gonna go over 6'2".
I think he's like 6'3".
Well, I'll say he's over 6'3". I bet he's at least 6'4".
Steph is 6'5".
Jason Kidd was like 6'4", and he looked like a midget out
That
there.
is true.
Kyrie Irving is 6'2".
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
You got me. I'm gonna be thinking about that next time I try to make sweet love. Mike's trying to ruin my life. Next time I'm with a baby girl, I'm gonna think about Mike just
Fucky.
Yeah.
owning my
No, no,
ass
no.
on the podcast.
No, but then you can think about how dumb it is that he thinks that a gorilla can beat 100 people in a fight.
That's true. So we're tied right now.
Okay.
We need a tiebreaker.
Madden.
All right, who gets to do the tiebreaker? Adrian, do you have one more person to call, or should it be one of us?
I'll give a try to one more person.
Give it a good college try.
How much time are we at? Because we were talking about fucking gorillas for like 45 minutes, I think.
We're almost at 50.
Jesus Christ, we talked about gorillas.
We didn't
for-
even get into Kanye.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we're on basketball though,
That's-
and that leads us into Kanye.
But
You-
wait, before I need to ask you about this. Oh, here we go. Hey, Hayden.
What?
Hey, you're on the podcast right now, so don't say anything like crazy, okay?
It's always a good
Okay.
start.
Okay.
that would make me want to say something.
Yeah, he's gonna say that. He's gonna say the
Who do you
N-word.
who do you think would win in a
Might
fight?
drop the F slur.
Who do you think would win in a fight? 100 people or one gorilla?
No weapons.
And the people don't have weapons.
Dude, you already know my standpoint on this. Numbers win.
You're goddamn right.
You're
Numbers
goddamn
win.
What is he, a
right, Hayden.
fucking statistician?
Oh, yeah.
He's a
All the
dude.
way.
He knows his stats.
He does.
He's literally a statistician.
Yeah.
That's what his job is.
What is
That's
he,
what he's doing right now.
goddamn accountant?
he's
So,
crunch-
y'all don't,
One
y'all don't,
gorilla?
like, cuss on this podcast, or is it just all clean, or what?
No, you're
No.
allowed
Yeah,
to curse.
it's
Just-
squeaky clean.
just-
Just
okay,
my
well-
mom listens to it, so
Yeah.
just be careful.
One gorilla is
No,
not
you can
hearing
cuss. You can cuss, man.
a
And tell
fucking-
Mike he's a fucking idiot
Yeah,
while
tell,
you're at
tell
it.
my brother he's a fucking retard.
One gorilla
for-
is not hearing a fucking peep out of 100 pussy humans.
Who said the gorilla?
my
Mike's
dumbass
dumb
brother.
ass.
It's 100 average humans off the street.
I don't know your
your brother, but you sound like a dumbass already.
He does. He's
Damn,
sound dumb in this
thanks,
particular
bro. Hey,
instance.
next
time I
That's-
see- he's
that's-
gonna
you
disrespect
just
me.
lost that.
I'm gonna
He
give you a
disrespected
snap,
you
bro.
for
I
sure.
love
Disrespect
you,
On
me
bro.
your
on
own
the
podcast,
podcast?
your face is behind it. Your face is literally on a.
I'll call you.
Fuck
I'll call
that
you later,
guy.
bro. I'll
Yeah.
see you
And
later.
fuck Adrian for being friends with that
Peace.
guy.
Yeah, dude. Dude, that was so disrespectful. He called you a dumbass on your own show. That's your face right there.
Fucking face.
That's
And
your
look
face,
at Adrian
dude.
sucking it up.
Adrian is sucking it, dude.
Oh,
He's in
dude.
hog heaven
This is
right now.
yeah.
Because-
Adrian's fucking
Adrian's
giddy.
boned
No,
up
Adrian
right
is
now.
giddy.
Because whenever we were having this conversation, I was at work and they were typing so much, and I was like, "You guys are so fucking dumb for thinking of one gorilla can beat 100 fucking people, dude. That's so dumb."
Let's get off of this fucking subject.
Okay, so we brought up the NBA. I would
okay,
like to propose something to you guys.
Oh,
real
hang
quick.
on. This is what I wanted to ask before. Yeah, he picked up.
All right. All right,
What are
all
y'all
right.
thoughts on? This is possibly my favorite NFL player, quarterback of all time, the great Joe Burrow, Joey B.
Oh, Joe Burrow.
Dude,
Joe
that guy
Joe
is
Shiesty,
so
dude.
swag.
He's the GOAT.
That guy
First
is
of all,
always swagged out.
he's a
dude.
swagged out white boy, goated with the sauce.
His 23andMe says 65% black.
He busted down sexual style. He busted down sexual style,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
I wanted to know y'all's take on him because I've been seeing him lately and I didn't know about him until like all
You
this.
didn't know, you didn't get none of that Joe Shiesty.
No, I didn't know about him, and then I saw a picture of him where he had the shades on and he had the Nike. He had on the Nike chain on and everything. I was like, dude.
Here's more impressive. This was his first full season.
Yeah, he got hurt last season. And
Towards
then
ACL
dude.
halfway through.
that just
he's
makes
the
me
boy.
respect him
here's,
more.
Here's the thing, right? You see a lot of quarterbacks, and they're not really like bullies with the players.
Yeah.
Like they're not like the O line maybe kind of fucks with him. The Joe Burrow.
Everybody fucks
Give me
with
a hard. You all are some Latin lads. Hit a hard Joe Burrow for me. That's what's up.
Dude.
That's what's up. So every player likes Joe Burrow.
And here's the thing. It's because he played quarterback in LSU.
LSU is So that's he went to a party school.
Mm-hmm.
He obviously was the man. He was the GOAT. He would hit up, dude. Yeah, he's the boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Joe
for sure.
Burrow is sick. I would consider him the winner of the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I think
he
he
won.
won.
He won the majority vote.
I think he won the popular vote. He's basically the Joe Biden, dude. No, he's
Wait,
the Trump.
he's Trump.
He's Trump.
He's Trump.
So he's the secret winner,
Yeah.
but we just decided that LA is such a shithole that we're gonna give him one.
Yeah.
Also, fuck LA as a city. They don't appreciate it. For one, no one who lives in LA is from LA. They're all like people from the Midwest with big dreams. And then the
Yeah.
people from LA don't give a rat's fuck about football anyway until one of their teams starts to do good.
And
That's true.
also fuck LA for having 3 fucking teams in the NFL.
Wait, they
Yeah,
have
you're
3?
you're hedging your bets too much. They have, let's see,
Wait,
they
what are
got
the
the
3
Rams,
teams?
they've
The
got the
Rams?
Chargers. They used to have the Raiders.
They used to have the Raiders.
But
Yeah.
now they're in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's just the Raiders were smart enough to go to a place. Also, that probably doesn't have much of a fan base because no one from Vegas is really from Vegas. And if you are, you can't read or write or drive. They don't really have much of a home base. But they're definitely a team where you would go out to Vegas and you'd be like, I'm going to buy a Raiders jersey. I'm going to go to the game.
Oh yeah.
So, fuck L.A. Joe Burr's the man.
Joe Burr.
Stop moving to fucking Texas from LA.
Also, stop moving to
Yeah,
Texas
stop
from
moving to
L.A.
Texas,
We
dude.
don't want you.
That's also one of my biggest pet peeves is for people from LA or from California to come here and just say, "Oh yeah, I'm from LA." I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You think that means something?
Yeah. You
to
think
me?
that- yeah.
You think that means something to me?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Dude, and you know why it's such a pet peeve? Because I was at the bar one time and I got into a little argument with a young man, and he was like, "You know where I'm from? I'm from LA." And I was like, "Dude, you're a long way from home, pal."
Yeah, sorry your dreams didn't work out
Yeah.
for you. You had to move back with your tail between your legs, you
that's
loser.
That's not a
Also-
city where I'm like, ooh, LA. Like if he would have said I'm from New York, I would have been like, okay, well, that's kind of something.
See, there's
That's
a
little
culture
something.
about being from New York. New York has its own culture. And now I will admit, a lot of people move to New York with big small town dreams too.
That's also true.
But there's a certain lifestyle. You got to be kind of tough to live in New York. It's cold.
Depends where in New York.
That's true. That's true. I'm talking like Manhattan.
Bronx.
The Bronx. See, the Bronx, those people are like Like Brooklyn people are usually from there. Or actually, I don't know about that anymore. I feel like now it's kind of all gentrified.
Actually, you know who scares me the most? Staten Island.
Oh, some fucking
See,
Tony
Staten
Soprano
Island boys,
motherfuckers.
dude. Yeah.
Some fucking
So Staten Island and New Jersey, I feel like that's the real New York. Like people who grew up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
hard as
Those scare me.
nails.
Because no one from Texas who like feels like moving to New York is gonna move to New Jersey. You're just gonna move to New York.
Yeah, that's true.
So I feel like you get the real ones. It's like how Austin now. It's like it's Texas, but it's like kind of it's pussy Texas.
Oh, like
It's
Akash
diet
was on
Texas.
Akash was on Rogan and he called it vegan Texas.
It's vegan Texas. Akash is 100% right. Austin is like it's a cool city, and especially like now it's a little bit different. It's weird to see like I've never been a part of like a boom in Texas where it's like Austin's a place to be. So it's weird for us because we grew up here.
yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah.
I got another homie.
All right,
go.
all right.
and
let's
if
see.
he
Let's see what
fucking,
he says.
better watch his fucking tongue.
Yeah, he better be respectful, but also he better say what we want him to say.
Watch your fucking tongue on this podcast.
Hey, HB.
What's up?
Hey, I'm doing the podcast right now. Don't say anything wild, okay?
He can say something wild if he wants.
You can say something wild, just don't let it be too wild.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna edit it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, just a quick question. Who do you think would win in a fight? 100 humans or 1 gorilla? And the humans don't have weapons.
You know what? Hold on a second.
100 humans.
Thank you.
All right, he said
Thank
100
you.
humans. For one, that's fucking
Thank
sick. My
you.
man.
Love you, HB. That's all I wanted to say. I'll see
I
you
don't
later
like how
tonight.
Age is putting bass in his voice right now.
He does. He bases it up. I mean, we all base it up a little bit on
With
the
your
phone.
boys?
With your boys, dude. You
I
put on the-
don't.
Yeah. All right, let me ask you this.
Go for it.
Actually, hold on. There's two things I want to say. For one, it would be funny as fuck if the way you, instead of saying the real question, if you were to call people up just randomly like that and be like, who do you think would win in a fight? Me versus you.
I would like that.
How
That would
sure
be
of
sick.
yourself are you?
That would be pretty fucking tight. We should
Yeah.
do that one day.
I'm down for that. I'm down for that. That's hilarious.
That might hurt some friendships.
It might.
If
it
a
might.
friend was like, listen, dude,
I'm
I
gonna
would
kick your ass.
beat your ass. And then you're like, what? You'd beat my ass? There's no way I'd kick the shit out of you,
If
dude.
we all three had a battle royale in here, who's coming out the victor?
Me.
Cam has home field advantage. He
I've
knows,
got home field advantage.
he
This
knows
is my
where all
house.
the tools are. He knows where
No
all the shit
weapons,
is.
no
Hand-
weapons.
hand to
It's in a
hand. No
gymnasium.
weapons?
We're in the same gymnasium. This is we're the
Main event.
We're the no, not the main event. That's got to be the 100 people versus the gorilla.
Nice.
But we're definitely what's leading up to that.
We're the co-main event.
Yeah, we're the co-main. We're the co-main.
And then for the undercard, we're gonna have 6 powerlifting midgets versus 1 housewife.
Wait, hold on. Well, the midgets are gonna win.
I don't
Numbers.
think they'll win that.
Mike, numbers.
That's
why
such
are you
bullshit.
not out with
Why do you
numbers, bro?
always bet against the numbers,
I'm
dude?
an underdog type of guy. And also, they're fucking midgets.
Okay,
But you said powerlifters.
they're powerlifting midgets.
Okay, what are they gonna lift? 60 fucking pounds?
I bet they lift a lot.
Dude, 6 times
Look
60?
it up.
I bet they
6
lift
times
a lot.
60, dude, that's a lot.
What does height have to do, really? I feel like you're more at a disadvantage if you're tall and lanky and you're lifting weights. Because you have to
Mike,
put it up
that's-
higher.
That's 360 pounds. That combined,
You
all of
think
them
they're
can
all
lift.
gonna fucking run up on her like a fucking Oompa Loompas?
They're definitely not waiting in line like how you're thinking
Yeah,
they
you're
are.
thinking they're going to kill Bill it, and they're not.
10 Oompa Loompas versus Willy Wonka. If the Oompa Loompas
Oh, Willy
decided,
Wonka's a puss.
if the Oompa Loompas decided to overtake the factory,
They could.
They could.
yeah, oh, okay, I agree with that one. They could.
Yeah.
See quickly.
Against Johnny Depp?
Yeah, I was about to say, which Willy Wonka are we going with?
Johnny Depp looks like he's from Portland.
Now the first Willy
Johnny
Wonka,
Depp
though,
might be a vampire.
He might.
He looks like a Twilight vampire.
He's
Yeah,
a
he
vamp life.
does.
He's
Vamp life.
vamped out. He's living the vamp life.
Okay,
Now, can I talk about Pete Davidson?
let's do it.
Let's do it.
I propose that Pete Davidson should be inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame.
Why the NBA Hall of Fame?
The NBA Hall of Fame.
He's a first ballot Players Hall of Fame.
I think he should go this year, if not next year, for the NBA.
I think he's
State your
first
case.
ballot.
State
You
your
want to hear
case.
my case?
I want to hear it.
The man is the best rebounder that I have ever seen in my goddamn life. Think about the rebounds this guy puts up. Mac Miller broke up with Ariana.
Okay. Yeah.
Pete
Got
pulls it in. He's in triple threat. Now, granted, Mac Miller's dead, and that shook Ariana Grande, and she's like, all right, well, I mean, I got to
R.I.P.
call off the engagement.
Ariana Large.
R.I.P.
Now we're talking about Kim K. We're talking about Kanye. Breaks up, marriage, a marriage.
He's a homewrecker.
Yeah.
Brings it in, triple threat.
Do you think
my
it's
man rebounds Kanye's wife?
You know what's even harder than that? He kissed Kim K on the set of SNL while Kanye was
See,
watching.
and that chaps his ass, and that chaps Kanye's ass for sure.
That right there.
Because she was just like, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean I would never look at Pete Davidson like I would ever get with Pete Davidson.
Because you dating safe actors hot as shit.
Sure.
She has a sex scene.
Yep.
How are you going home and you trying to get some after that, or
Who's the guy?
Wait, so I'm an actor.
no? You're watching.
Oh, my
You're-
girl's an
You're
actress.
you. The girl's a hot actress.
And she has a sex scene.
In
Do
a-
I know she's shooting the sex
She's
scene?
shooting a romantic comedy.
I'm going to be a little annoyed if she comes home too horned up. I'm going to be a little annoyed.
Yeah.
If she's edging, because they're not really fucking. But there's a lot of rubbing.
Mm.
And if they're dry humping for the sex scene and it gets her horned up
Her
and then she
tits are
comes
out.
home to daddy and her tits are showing, I'm going to be a little upset. I don't think we could fuck that night.
Because here's the thing.
That would upset me.
Nothing makes a man more annoyed than another man making your girl laugh extra hard.
That's true. That's true. If your boy becomes a comedian
Yeah.
around your girlfriend, that's not good. You don't want that.
Like when he starts trying to be funny.
And he's just it's not necessarily trying to be funny. If he's always funny,
Yeah.
that's just
That's
just
his
what it
personality,
is.
yeah.
That's his personality. But if he's a little different, if he's acting out of character,
When he plays it up.
if he's playing it up too much,
Yeah.
and he's acting like he's fucking, if you can tell he's on,
I'm squinting him.
because
giving
me
him
and
a
you, we
squint.
do comedy. We're
Yeah.
funny guys,
Yeah.
but we're not always on. We have regular conversations. Even outside of the podcast, we're still laughing and goofing around, and we're pretty much ourselves, but we turn it on a little bit for the pod. If I feel like my boy is, like, turning it on in front of my girl, I'm going to be a little like, what are you doing?
Do you guys think that it's also like really fucked up of Pete hooking up with Kim K? Because
No.
like if
Nah, I
here's the
think he's
thing, though.
within his rights.
But no, if you notice, like, remember that picture of Kid Cudi posted where it was Kanye, Timothy Shaw.
He didn't want Kanye to be
Pete
there.
got rich off that story, for one.
Pete Davidson was there, and it's like
He paid for it.
But it seems like
Talk about that was his late
Do you know
night
the
set.
backstory to that picture?
I don't know the backstory.
The backstory is it was Kid Cudi's birthday,
I do know that it was Kid Cudi's birthday.
and Pete Davidson invited him out only to go eat dinner. So when they go out to dinner, Cudi's like, "Yo, Kanye's coming, Kim's coming," and that's how they all got there.
Yeah.
Pete never invited them.
Wait, where was Timothy?
He was
Oh,
there too.
he
It's
was-
one of those
okay.
things where, and this is obviously Pete Davidson's joke. He did this on a late night, probably like Jimmy Fallon or something.
Yeah.
But the whole thing of it was like Pete was gonna pay for this dinner for Kid Cudi. He was gonna be like, you know what, man, it's your birthday. I'm gonna treat you, even though you're way more famous than me. As a gesture, I'm paying for you.
And
then
richer.
everybody started showing up. Kanye showed up. So Pete, before the dinner, was already like, look, put this on my card. So then everybody started showing up. Kanye started showing up, ordering apps and shit, and then Pete took it to the debit.
That's also a dick move.
That's a dick move a little bit too. But Pete's got money. He'll have you believe he's broke.
Yeah.
Pete will have you believe he's broke, but he's
Well-
got money.
Well, yeah, because he dresses like garbage.
I like his
no,
style.
he dresses like
He's a drip-
rich garbage.
He's a drip master.
He's a drip master, dude.
I just
There's a
Me
s-
and Pete rock the same New Balances.
There's a
If you really want to get technical
There's a
about it.
certain level of balling that you get to where you start dressing like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Kanye's at that level. Pete's at that level. Kid Cudi has been dressing a little weird lately.
he's.
I'll tell you this.
Kid Cudi has been dressing weird. He's been
ASAP Rocky.
Success, any type of success can make a normal man start dressing wild. Look at Mike. Mike has good comedy sets, and he'll show up in like he's wearing a fur coat
fucking
right
fur
now.
coat.
Oh,
He's fur coated up.
it's
Which
because
I
it's
think I'm
cold.
the same way as Mike. I think as soon as you get a little bit of like a little bit of a comedy ego, you're like, I'm gonna do it up. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
it big.
And to double down on that, we got booked for a show. I forgot when the date was. I'm
Hell
not
yeah.
doing no open mics.
I don't think I'm gonna do any open mics either. I think I'm just gonna go into the show after not doing comedy for like 2 weeks.
Hell yeah.
Raw dogging
Raw dog. I'm gonna raw dog it.
Attaboy.
Do you have any? We talked about maybe doing bits. You want to try to work on some new jokes here?
it. Yeah, how
I
much
feel like
time
that
are we
could be
at?
fun.
Hour 05.
Okay, that's cool.
We could go over.
Yeah, yeah.
We could go over.
So I've been trying to work on one. I thought of this yesterday. So you ever eat a steak and it's like medium rare?
I like my steaks rare.
It's bloody, right?
I like it. Yeah.
So why can't you eat a girl out on her period? Because it's kind of the same thing.
'Kay.
That's all I've gotten.
So all right. So that's gonna be. I think that could be a good joke.
The only
Here's
only
the thing.
the
I
only
don't
re-
agree with it,
the
and that's
only-
why I think it's a good joke. Because I want to be convinced.
Okay.
I want to hear something wild, and then I want you to convince me.
And the only convincing part of it, this is why I'm struggling, is because it's scientific, so it's not funny. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So, there's a vagina hole and the pee hole.
sure.
Did you know that?
I did know that. Yeah, different.
The period comes out of the pee hole, not the vagina hole.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So the period doesn't come from the pussy hole.
Now, I might be wrong.
You might be wrong. I mean, I don't know enough
don't
to
know.
dispute you.
I don't know which hole it comes out of.
Here's the thing that I know.
What if you just lick the clit?
You could. Here's the thing. When a girl's on her period, right? She's got the tampon in.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna taste like cotton and blood. I think you may be able to talk her into fucking during the period if you lay down the towel, but there's no way you're munching box. And the comparison of a steak to eating a girl's period pussy is crazy.
I'm working on it.
It's crazy. And that's why I think it's a good joke. I think you need some good arguments. You need I think to make this joke work, you need a good comparison. You need to be like, that's your main statement, right? And
Yeah.
this is kind of the format I write jokes in, right? It's like, that would be like this.
Yeah.
That's the way I like to write. So like this, eating a girl out on her period is like eating a raw steak.
Oh, yeah, okay,
And it would be like this, which is a normal thing that you
yeah,
do.
so I should say it backwards. Would you
Okay, here's something
eat a
you
girl
could do.
out on her period?
That's
And
exactly what I was
answer
going to say. You
is-
could do
the
crowd
answer is
work.
no, right? The obvious answer is
Who
no.
likes raw steaks?
Yeah.
Who likes a rare steak?
Who
And
likes
then
a
somebody's going to be
medium
like, woo, and you're going to be like, all right, hell yeah, you like a rare steak, bloody? And they'll be like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, all right, what about this?
So you enjoy eating pussy on the period.
And he's like, no, bro, that's crazy.
It's
And
kind
you're
of the
like-
same thing.
And then that's going to be maybe a funny moment with you and an audience member.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a crowd work joke,
Yeah, maybe.
which I think you should try it. I want to see it in action.
Okay, I would do it. I would do it for sure.
Yeah, I want to see it in action for sure.
I just have to remember to do it because sometimes when I go into the greatest hits, I forget to say certain lines that I want to add in.
Yeah, you go into the greatest hits. Sometimes you forget. Like,
Yeah.
that's something I'm trying to work on with comedy is just being more in the moment and like kind of like how I am on the podcast,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
open
for
to
sure.
just fucking around a little bit,
Yeah.
which I think is funny. All right, I think that could work. Adrian, what do you think about that? You got anything?
Well, Adrian doesn't eat pussy.
Adrian's like, I don't eat meat and I don't eat pussy.
Yeah.
I definitely eat pussy.
Adrian's a vegetarian,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Fuck
Adrian's
no.
a liberal cuck vegetarian,
Dude,
and he
don't-
doesn't eat pussy.
Don't even.
Adrian doesn't munch box.
Don't even. Bro, you're bored.
Show us how you eat pussy.
Shut the fuck up.
Walk us through how you would
Um,
do it if you were to do it.
First off, Cam, let me tell you this, all right? I may look Latino, but your boy was raised by a whole bunch of Republicans.
All
So
right, I
I'm
like it.
I'm red till I'm dead.
All right.
I didn't vote for Trump, though.
Well,
He lost us.
dude. We needed your vote. We were one vote
Fuck,
short.
I was one vote
You
short.
were one
Damn
vote
it.
short, and
Yeah,
you
you
cost
were.
us a big.
Yeah.
You cost us big time.
Because Biden's fucking up.
You left us with Brandon. You left us with Brandon.
So what's yours?
My joke I've been working on. All right, so it started out as 2 jokes, but now I'm thinking it's gonna be one big long joke. And I thought about this a little bit today. So the whole premise of it is like, have you heard of the concept of like girls getting the ick? I got the ick.
Yeah.
Adrian, you know about this?
I don't.
What it is whenever a girl gets like, it's sometimes it could be gross, but it could just be something that's like, ugh.
It's
Like
when you're into you're like For
Or-
us, it'd be like if you're into a girl and she tells you something, you're like, "Ugh, I don't know about that." For
So
girls,
like a deal
it's like
breaker. So like a deal breaker.
it's kind of a deal breaker. It's like if I went over to a first date's house and she likes me, but I
You take your
say
shoes
that
off?
I'm a Republican. She's like, that gave me the ick, which I'm not. I'm just fucking around. Well, I am, but I'm not.
yeah, red till
But
dead.
I'm red till I'm dead, but also I'm not. Which I'm a bleeding heart liberal, but also Trump 2024.
4 more years.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's
So
a-
it's one of those things. It's like the girl was into me and now she's not.
Here's a good one. Y'all go and do the nasties, right? You get the job done, but she sees your socks are off. Your toenails a little bit too long.
That's
It
perfect.
could be something that small.
Your toenails are too long, and a girl's like, "Ugh, I don't
got a
like
little
that."
bit of
For whatever
fungus.
reason, the
Gotcha.
girl's like, "Ugh, that turns me off. I don't like this guy anymore."
Gotcha.
So that's a concept that I think mainly applies to women. Guys don't get the ick near as easy. I think it's going to take a lot.
It
So
does
here's
take
the
a
thing:
lot.
if I went to a girl's house, one night stand, Tinder date, I stay at her house. Things are going good. We bang. If she were to wake me up by farting in my face, I'm talking full on like beef stew. Like she's fucking like farts in my face.
Yeah.
Disrespectful. Just I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, good morning. If the girl's hot enough,
You allow it.
there will be a second date.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, you and myself, dudes, if we were to fart on a girl's, even if we were to fart,
Yeah.
I think if we were to fart on a first date, no matter how hot the girl thought we were,
You're done.
she's never going to talk to us
You're
again.
finished.
Guys are more willing to be like, I'll let that shit slide. And I think it's because guys are more shallow. Guys, here's the thing, and this goes back, the whole shallow thing, like, think of any hot female celebrity, any, like, girl crush you got that's fucking famous. You could probably make a marriage work with her.
Yeah.
I don't really have to meet her. Like Kim K, I think I could do an arranged marriage with Kim K. And I've never met her. I could meet her and she could be like the worst person on the planet.
Like what if you meet her, right? But she's not as very clean as she appears to be.
Yeah, for sure. I think I could still make it work.
Like, what if she's leaving dookies in the
Like she
toilet
leave
bowl?
doo-doo stains in this toilet bowl.
I think I
Yeah.
could still make it work.
I'm okay with that also.
I'm
'cause
okay with that because that's
every-
Kim K. She's sexy.
She got a fat ass, so she got a shit.
She's got to
There's
shit.
gonna
That
be some
fat
big
ass got to
shits.
do something.
There's gonna be some big
It's
shits.
gonna if she takes big shits and it's like one of those deals where you can't go into the bath, you can't follow her.
Yeah.
She's a hard act to follow in
Yeah.
the bathroom. I don't care. I'm still gonna marry her, and I can
Right.
make that work. Now, girls, I feel like are different. They kind of an ugly guy could be turned attractive by things he does.
Being like a gentleman and sense of humor.
If he's funny, if he's like got a good job, if he's like good with kids.
No, I'll give you the ones right now. You want to hear it? If a guy, here's the 3 things you need.
I've already said that a
You can be
bunch.
ugly. You can be ugly, but as long as you have these 3 things,
I've already
doesn't
said
matter. Oh yeah, what are they? Go ahead, name them.
He's gonna. We've talked about this a
Yeah,
lot. I think he's
funny.
gonna knock it out of the park.
Nope, don't have to be funny. Not my list.
that. Then you're wrong.
You could be
You don't
funny. You could be rich,
Big dick.
or you could have a big dick.
Big dick, rich, or tall.
Tall,
wrong.
Tall. You could be tall and
No.
ugly.
That's-
You could be like
You
freakishly
can't-
tall and
you
lanky.
can be tall and ugly, but a girl won't care because you're tall. And
Well,
that's
there's
at the
endless
end of the
things you could
day.
do, right? Like, I mean, look at me. Like, I grew a mustache. That's one. I got the mullet. It's like there's things you can do as a man, even if you're not attractive, that kind of make you attractive to a niche group of
I'm
girls.
short as hell and I do just fine
You can dress well. You could be dripped out. Go to with the sauce.
with the
Bup, bup,
polos.
bup, bup, bup. You're retired, so you ain't doing too well at all, buddy.
Yeah, but he's actually, one could argue he's doing better than us because he's wiped a girl down.
Cam,
A very beautiful one.
remember,
At
remember the gorilla. Remember the gorilla.
that. Yeah, but
I
that's
do
the-
remember the gorilla, and I have to side with. I got to stay neutral and fair on the podcast. I got to side with Mike on this one.
And here's the thing: you can have disagreements with your pals, but you could also agree with them on other things.
Exactly.
I refuse.
And I agree with Mike on this. I think he locked down a good gal.
Okay, no, I'm not. I even pulled him aside one time, and I told him during a family event, I was like, "Hey, man, you better not fuck this up. Like for real, I was like, do not fuck this up because like I was like, you know how many girls are willing to date a dude with a kid? I was like, ask me how many chicks I'd swipe on Tinder if they got a kid. Fuck no.
Mike's a prime
Never.
example of what I'm talking about.
Never,
though.
not once.
Mike is literally the golden example of what I'm saying. Mike, on paper, had a kid. When he met his girl, had no car. He, I'm sure, I don't know. He's a handsome kid. I'm sure he had other stuff wrong with him at the time.
Oh, poor.
His baby mama literally ran up on him on a date and started accosting the lady. So Mike had to go through Mike had to go through some struggles, but through the things we're talking about, good style, being funny, fucking good personality, Mike made himself a hot boy.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think tall is the one. I think it's funny because the rule is conversation rules the nation, right or wrong. If you can get a girl to talk to you, that's step one. You're already in. Making her laugh, number 2. That means you're all the way in. If you can make a girl laugh, you can make her do whatever you want.
That I agree with, but I don't think you'll even get to those steps if she looks at you and she says, "Oh, not 6 foot."
I mean, if
Mike's not 6 foot.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I just said. Like you're not even gonna get to those steps if she looks at you and says, "Oh, not 6 foot, not my type."
Well,
like,
that's the thing. Girls can be swayed a little bit. Now
that's hard.
Here's my argument.
Wait.
Here's my argument.
Let me give you a prime example. My girl right now, she went on a date with a guy who was an inch taller than me, ghosted him because he was too short.
That proves my point, though.
Why would she get with me then? If I'm shorter than that guy that she ghosted because he was taller.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Well, see, now it comes into play where, now that's the funny part, and he probably wasn't as funny.
He wasn't funny, and he wasn't goated with the sauce.
He didn't have the polo socks on.
No, he didn't wear polo socks.
He didn't have
Yeezys.
horsepower.
He didn't have any horsepower.
He didn't have
That's
any
the thing.
horsepower.
Yeah.
And truly, that's what rules the nation.
I think that is
horsepower.
one of the big takeaways from that is that horsepower does rule the nation. I think if you're dripped out and goated with the sauce, you've got
That
advantage.
okay, that 100% agree with also. If you're dripped out, but I think that kind of has to do with money also. So
It's not necessarily because I've gotten some thrift store. If a guy knows how to dress from thrift stores, it's like nothing. It's like no money at all, but you look cool.
Here's a secret: you got to get you some good shoes, and then everything else after that, you can kind of get your clothes anywhere if you know how to dress.
That's 100% true. Shoes are one of those things. Shoes and socks are one of those things that are worth the money.
Yeah,
I'll always say that because it's like shoes you can wear with anything. Like you can go 100% thrift store fit, but if you got some fucking clean shoes, dude, you're gonna look great.
Yeah, it makes it pop better because it's like his shoes are very nice and he dresses like a homeless man that has a couple extra dollars.
That's true. The only thing that sets me and Mike apart from homeless men is that we wear nice shoes.
Yeah.
If we were to wear like thrift store, like just crazy, just some thrift store shoes.
I'm wearing my grandmother's fur coat.
The only thing that's stopping Mike from asking money and panhandling on the side of the highway is he's wearing Yeezys.
Yes,
and that's what it is. But that's the thing. Mike is a perfect example of what I'm saying. Girls can be swayed a little easier than guys. Now, guys are more shallow. I think guys see the lady and they're like, I either think she's hot or I don't. Like, I don't think if a girl is like a certain amount of funny or if she's into the same things as you, I don't know how much of a difference that makes.
They become a friend.
I think that's true. I think they would just be your friend.
Steve Harvey says that women and men can't be friends.
I think that's a lie.
I think that's a beta cuck thing to say.
Steve Harvey?
Yeah.
Steve Harvey.
Sure.
I'm not saying
Steve Harvey. I'm not saying he's
everything.
a beta cuck, but I think that is a beta
That
cuck thing to
statement
say.
is, I got a friend from, we were friends in high school, very, very, very close friends. I never thought about having sex with her at all, ever.
And I will agree with him here. If you think the girl is hot and she doesn't want to fuck you, then she can be your friend. Now, I think guys like that are like, oh, the girl doesn't want to fuck me, then I hate her. That's
cuck.
lame.
Yeah.
That's beta cuck. If the girl denies you, that's fine. She denied you. But you can't be all like, fuck her, then I refuse to be in the friend zone. Either be in the friend zone or don't. That's your thing. That's your choice.
90% of guys aren't okay with being in the friend zone.
Yeah.
Who does want to be in the friend zone?
I don't care. If a girl put me in the friend zone, I'm gonna try to fuck a friend.
That's the thing.
That's not.
You can be put in the friend zone. It's like one of those things where if I was put in the friend zone, now it would never happen because I'm goated with the sauce. But if I were to be put in the friend zone, I would just be like, okay, and I would move on. And I wouldn't be mad at the girl. I wouldn't hate the girl.
I'd still hang out with her.
I'd still hang out with her if she wanted to. We could text. We could do whatever she wanted to do. But in my head, I'd be like, well, that's done. On to the next one.
Here's how I think about it. I definitely won't hate her, and I definitely won't like spite her or like wish ill upon her. But I'm not gonna waste my time on you. Like, my time is important. I need to spend it with
But you can't
people
have
accordingly.
friends.
Yeah.
I have friends that I've known for a very long time, and
But
I don't
here's the
need no
thing.
more friends.
Here's what gave me an advantage also. Having a lot of girlfriends, I know all the secrets.
They teach you a little bit of
They
tips and tricks.
tell me a secret.
Huh?
Yeah, what's
Tell me
one
a
of your
secret.
tips and
Yeah,
tricks?
tell me a secret. And if it's something I don't already know, then I'm gonna say this.
It's
going
gonna
to
be something you already know.
Well,
for
then
sure.
the theory is bullshit. Then
No, the
It's-
theory that Mike is going on a whole different thing. The theory is, what's the root of this? What am I arguing here? And I'll argue
okay,
it.
okay.
Whose side am I on? Convince me, because I've
Give us
already
a tip.
forgotten what
Let
we're
me go
talking
first.
about.
Let me go first.
Give us a tip.
So when you're with your boys, right, and y'all are talking, you're like, oh man, that girl did this. Oh fuck that girl, right?
Okay.
So when you're talking to a group of girls, they're telling you everything the guy's doing wrong. Why this guy is a fucking asshole? Why this guy is cringe? What this guy did that was so dumb. So whenever they're telling you this, all you're doing in your head is not doing that, and then that makes you perfect into
Good
the
point.
eyes of another girl.
You might have won me over. Adrian, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I feel like any competent human can point out if a person is cringe,
No.
dumb, or just
Cringe
like,
is all about how the
inconsiderate.
girl thinks of you,
No,
too.
because-
Okay, here's another thing. Also,
Wait,
no,
wait.
hang on. It's my turn.
It's
to talk.
my fucking podcast.
Yeah,
His face
fine,
is on
whatever.
the thing. His face is on the...
Fuck his face.
A girl. So, see, you made me lose my fucking thing. Whenever you're talking to your guys, the guy's not gonna tell you why the girl is doing what she's doing. He's gonna tell his side of the story, right or wrong. A guy.
Is this?
When-
So
when the-
this isn't me talking about
when the
my
bro-
girl.
when the-
This is like
when the bros are talking, we're not gonna say the cringy shit we're doing. We're not gonna show our messages of what we're sending to her. I might be cool with y'all, but on the side, I might be a fucking weirdo texting girls pictures of my dick and shit like that.
That's true.
So
guys never show. It's always weird when you hear your friend is like out there thirsting.
Yeah.
Because, all right, so let's say the three of us are hanging out. We don't talk about shit like, hey, look at all these girls I've just said hi to and they haven't responded.
Yeah.
No one's ever going to say that. I used to do a joke about that. Nobody ever tells about their failures. They only tell about the successes.
Right.
So,
So whenever you're hanging out with the girls, they're telling you all of that info of what the guys are doing.
I don't
What do you
think
mean? But you never
I
had
don't-
girlfriends, so you don't know.
that's true. Maybe
I
that's
don't
true.
have to have girlfriends. Here's another thing.
Just because
also.
you're gay don't mean you have to have girlfriends.
Here's another thing also. I think that because you're 100% straight, yeah, you don't get that shit. But I see that shit. I see when a person is being cringe. So I don't have to have people to tell me that already. I see it. And I have
I'll
friends.
agree with that. Everybody kind of, and there's some times where you know you're being cringe, but you're just like,
For sure.
I don't care.
I'm not saying that either. We can see whenever you're being cringe, but we can't see what you're texting on the side, or we can't see. What
I'll tell
you're-
you what I'm about to go
It's
do.
just an insider, is what it is.
I'm
I
gonna go
don't-
take a
I
piss, and when
sound-
I come back, y'all wrap this up, and we're gonna do another topic.
Wait, let's. How much time are we at?
1:23.
It's a
Okay.
long time.
So this is what we're gonna
Let's
do.
just finish this up.
I'm gonna
Let's
take
finish
a
this up.
piss.
Just finish this up.
I can't. I'm not myself.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not myself. I'm getting ornery. I'm getting very upset.
Okay, take a piss.
I'm gonna take a piss.
All right.
And y'all wrap this up, and we're gonna come back another topic, and we're gonna wrap it up.
This
It's
is a
gonna
long
be a good
pod.
podcast.
All right.
It's a long one, but it's a good one.
It's
Okay,
good. I'm
okay.
liking it.
No, I'm gonna
I'm
be right
liking it.
back. Oh,
right.
see, I almost pissed my pants when I leaned over there. I almost pissed my pants.
That would have been hilarious.
It's because I got the gut, and I've got my pants on tight so that they stay high and tight and nice and like to where you can see my polo socks.
I like that. Yeah.
So it's one of those things where my belt's tight, and then when I leaned up, it squeezed against my bladder, and I almost pissed. So I'll be right back.
Go piss.
Horsepower.
So
How many times you piss yourself, Mike?
not as many times as I shit myself. I've shit myself more times than I've pissed my pants.
Wait, okay. Have you ever shit yourself like at home?
Yes.
I feel like that's the one place where you can't shit yourself because you know where the bathroom is.
I'm
So
not-
it's like
I wasn't a full adult yet, but I was.
okay, never
I
mind.
was
never mind.
old enough to know better.
Oh,
I'm talking like preteens.
Oh, Mike. Did you go for a fart and it just?
No. I had a shit, right? So this is
Okay.
whenever me and Lenny would play video games, but it's only one player. And if you
okay.
die, it's my turn.
Yep.
I did not want to miss my turn.
Of course.
I had to shit very bad, but I did not want to miss my turn.
Because you know what? I can totally see Lenny being like, "Oh, well, you went to the bathroom, so
Yeah.
I played for you."
I didn't die, is what he would say.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't die.
I see 4 new lives. What do you mean you didn't die? You died 4
You
times.
didn't die, dude.
So I didn't want to miss my turn, as I said.
Okay.
And I shit my pants waiting for my turn because he did not die. And I stood there. And actually, right now, I have to shit because we ate Pluckers.
Yeah.
And I got to shit so fucking bad. That's why I've been counting this fucking podcast time.
Do you I've with all the kidney stones, your boy has pissed himself a lot.
Like on accident.
Well, it's more of the
Let me take a piss.
Oh, I feel so much better. All right, you go piss now. And we'll.
oh,
Oh,
God.
really now? Oh, dude, I hope so bad you sharded.
So, Cam, I'm gonna continue this conversation.
Did you
with
guys
now.
wrap it up? What was the conclusion?
So you went to go piss, so I asked Mike how many times he shit himself,
Okay.
and that lead me into pissing myself because your boy has had a number of kidney stones,
Okay.
and my urethra ain't as tight as what it used to be, so I can only hold my piss for oh so long.
You have a worn out urethra.
I have a worn out urethra.
Like throwing a hot dog through a hallway.
Well, see, here's what
Yeah, that
people don't
pussy
know.
lips or urethra.
Here's what people don't know. Your dick is like a pussy in the sense that you know how when a baby comes out, the pussy stretches
Yeah.
so they can let that baby out? Your dick does the same thing,
But for kidney stones.
but for kidney stones.
So
And
you
then it will snap back, but you just won't get to what you had. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I instead of operating at 100%, I'm operating at like 70%.
70% of holding your piss in.
Exactly.
So you've pissed yourself.
Numerous of times.
Really?
Numerous of times. I just can't hold it for like that long anymore. Like I used to be able to go like a really long time holding my piss, but now it's just like if I gotta go, I have to go, and there's nothing gonna stop me from pissing.
That's crazy. So it just can sneak out of you? That's wild.
If it gets bad enough and I lose my grip, like I have to concentrate. Like I have to actually have like some fucking like mental willpower to hold my piss.
I don't think I'll ever get to the point where I piss myself. And I think I can get to the point where it'll hurt. Did you call a timeout?
Yeah.
All right, wait.
No, keep recording.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So I just took a piss right after you took a piss.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I noticed that there was no water in the sink.
No water in the sink.
Wait, the sink.
Yeah, I do. I don't wash my hands when I piss.
Okay.
Do you wash your hands every time you take a piss?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're a pussy.
Dude, your dick is clean. It's been in your pants all day.
It's not clean.
Are you
today.
joking? That's my joke. That's my first joke I ever saw.
Dude, I've heard that everywhere. That's not.
I wrote that joke. That's the first joke I ever wrote. The first good joke I ever wrote was that your dick is the cleanest part of your body and it never sees the open air. If anything, we should wash our hands after taking a piss or wash our dick after taking a piss because our hands are the ones out touching shit. So we should wash our dick in the sink rather than our
He
hands.
stole your joke.
You stole my joke.
Dude, I never even heard
You
you say
joke
this joke.
thief.
Never
You
even
joke
heard you
thief. Is it because I don't even do it anymore, dude? It's just because it's so old and I've done it so many times that I've cornered the market on really hand washing jokes. I think if you do a hand washing joke,
Go
pay
get
homage to the boy.
Yeah.
I think is the
Yeah.
The
And also, if
takeaway.
you do a cornbread, a banana bread joke.
that's you think.
That's
Although I will admit I didn't know your joke before,
Damn it.
so I feel like that's one of those things you got into late.
Yeah, I got.
But that's never a good feeling because literally what happened with Adrian happened on a big podcast.
Yeah.
Brendan Schaub said the exact same thing that you just said. They literally, I think word for word, said the joke that I wrote, one of my first jokes. And there was recording of it.
Damn.
Can we do this last topic? Because I'm about to shit on myself.
Oh, we're pissing and shitting. All right. One more topic. All right. So we'll wrap it up. The new bit thing was fun. I think that was a good thing to do on the pod.
Mhm.
I think we both got some stuff to work on. Mine sparked the debate. That's always a good sign, right? It's a little controversial. So yeah, that's
Okay,
good.
See, look,
What's
see how,
what's
see
what's
how
going
Mike
on?
is having to like mentally concentrate on not shitting himself.
On not shitting his pants.
That's me with my piss, but I can only hold mine so long. Like I'd be moving around by now. Like I'd be looking for a bathroom.
I can't even think straight right
Holding
now.
a shit's harder than holding a piss, is what I'll for sure say. We need a topic though to end it on that we can just end it real quick. That isn't pissing, shitting, or how to get women.
Damn it.
Do we have any of those?
I was gonna say, I mean, well, maybe it's my point of view, but I think holding a piss in is harder than holding a shit.
That's because you have kidney stones.
That's because you have
That's a medical
A
problem.
medical disorder.
It's
Okay.
because you're ran through. Your urethra has been ran through.
I did
Ransacked.
I
Can
did
we-
have 8 kidney stones.
I'm about to go take a shit in your restroom.
You want to take a shit, dude?
Yeah.
Just go take it out. Why didn't you
But
just
let's
do
end the
that?
podcast so I can go take a shit and then we can just pack up. Cause
You don't want me and Adrian to talk shit about you while
No.
you go.
Because that's
and
what we're
take
gonna
a
do.
shit?
We're gonna
No.
immediately.
Me and
talk shit.
Adrian will talk smack.
wait,
Yeah, we
hold on.
will.
I think I'm about to suck it back up. Okay, I think I can go for like 2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes.
But that's only to wrap it up.
All right. Now, is there anything?
There's no topics.
Is there anything
There's-
we want to talk about?
No,
Aaron Rodgers
Mike's
is broken
getting
up with
older.
his baby girl.
I don't
he
care.
did.
I
Aaron
don't give
Rodgers
a
and his baby girl
shit.
broke up. Dude.
I don't give a shit.
You don't care about that, dude?
That. No.
You don't care about the new Kanye doc that's coming out?
No, it's already on Netflix.
It was part 1, and I think
How many
I've
parts
got
are they doing?
I've got theories. They're doing a few, at least 3.
I'm gonna close my eyes for the rest of this.
Close your
podcast.
eyes, dude,
Close
and
your
just
eyes.
focus. Because here's my theory on Kanye.
Yeah, let me hear it.
So Kanye, I just think it's fishy. I just think it's funny
Mm-hmm.
how Kanye been knowing that Pete Davidson was porking his wife. Also, it's weird that he calls him Skeet because that's literally painting the picture of him jizzing on his ex-wife.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's a weird thing
Yeah,
to do.
I didn't get that. Like, I don't
Skeet
get
Davidson,
if that's
like
supposed
he's
to be, like-
skeeting on your ex-wife.
Or like, yeah, is he saying that he's skeeting on his ex-wife, or is he calling him Skeet?
He's
Like,
calling him Skeet, but he's calling him Skeet because he, I guess, fucks everything. But he's literally fucking your ex-wife, and he's skeeting on her.
Yeah,
So he's
like,
calling her
that's-
Skeet Davidson.
That's not really a like a.
No, that's
not a
like
diss.
that's like calling somebody, oh, fucking big dick over here. Oh,
Yeah,
big
yeah,
dick
yeah.
Mike. Oh,
Yeah.
handsome Mike.
I'm about
Yeah.
to
Oh,
be
fucking handsome Mike, dude.
Shit pants McGee in a few seconds.
Yeah,
if we
dude,
don't
old
end this
handsome Mike's gonna
podcast.
shit his
Just
pants.
go shit, man.
Just go
Well,
shit.
I
Me
wanna
and Adrian
end-
will talk smack about
Yeah,
you
I
for
wanna-
10 to
it's
15
going on
minutes.
for too long. We're already at an hour 30.
Listen, now I just want to filibuster and make Mike shit his pants.
I do
now
too.
I just want to talk as long as I can about. What do you guys think about Ukraine?
Dude,
And
I will,
Russia.
dude.
I will edit the whole thing
What do you guys
out.
think about Ukraine and
Oh,
Russia?
Here, look, just to help Mike with this tension.
You made me spit, dude. Are you gonna go shit? Are you gonna go shit? You can't hold it any longer.
Well, look, okay, I'm gonna tell this story, and Mike won't be able to hear it until he listens
Mike,
to the
yeah,
podcast.
that's fun. Mike won't be
So-
able to sign off with us,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, it's one of those. It's one of those. So, pissed myself a number of times, right? When I had an old lady, right? When I had a little GF.
When you had a baby girl.
Yeah, when I had a baby girl, I was asleep and we were cuddling.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You did not.
I did. Your boy just
You wet the blankets?
I pissed in the fucking bed.
You
dude.
pissed the bed on her?
Pissed. Well, here's the thing. We weren't cuddling. She was like away from me,
I don't know if that makes it better.
and I immediately woke up because I knew what was happening.
Yeah.
And I immediately woke her up, and I was like, "Hey, look, I'm sorry, but I just pissed the bed."
See, you're crazy for admitting that. This is what I think I would do.
Okay.
This is really what I think I would do.
Okay.
You ready for what I would do?
You pissed the bed though. She's sound asleep.
I pissed
and,
the bed, yeah.
and you wake up first.
I wake up first and she's still asleep.
Yeah.
This is what I would do.
Okay.
You ready
Mhm.
for what I would do?
Yep.
I would roll over and I would grab some water or whatever drink I have on my bedside.
Okay.
And I'm always going to have it. If I don't, your baby girl will. Because baby girls love drinks by their bedside.
They do. That is true.
A baby girl can't sleep unless there's a drink within grabbing distance.
Mhm.
So I'm going to grab that drink and I'm going to drink it and I'm going to spill it. Bad.
Okay.
And I'm like, fuck. Oh my God. Oh shit. I just spilled this water all over the bed. Fuck. Wow. And there was,
What is she
how
gonna-
hydrated am I at the time? How hydrated were you? Was it yellow piss?
Well, it's the first piss because I just woke up.
That's true. The first piss is always yellow. I'm
Yeah.
going to be like, oh, I spilled my lemon water.
That's another thing. What is she gonna say? Like, Cam, it
It won't smell.
It smells like piss.
It won't smell like piss. It will smell like water. It won't smell. I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna say, "Oh, my lemon water." She's gonna say there was lemon in it. I'm like, there was lemon. I'm gonna spill it. I'm gonna miss my mouth, and I'm gonna fucking fake fall, and it's gonna be all over the bed, and then I'm just gonna deny it, and I'm gonna gaslight her.
Yeah, and to thinking that she's the one that pissed the bed.
I might.
Yeah.
I might gaslight her into thinking she pissed the bed.
Yeah.
Because if she's asleep,
she don't know.
She doesn't know if she's pissed.
Yeah.
That's a good call. So I think you gotta guess. Here's what I won't do. I won't ever
tell her to her face that you pissed
tell
the
her
bed.
that I pissed the bed on her, that she's laying in my pee.
Yeah.
Do I have a cat?
I do. I have cats.
Blame the cat.
Okay.
You should 100% blame the cat. Which, ironically, one of the first dates with my ex-girlfriend, you may know her from the story of how me and Mike played Madden and she broke up with me.
Yeah.
Because he beat me.
Yeah. I do remember that.
In an embarrassing fashion.
Embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. And
disrespectful.
It ended my 4-year relationship.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you how strong that relationship was. In the beginning.
Yeah.
Before Mike. Before I even knew him.
Yeah.
My cat pissed the bed. Pissed my pillow. It pissed on the pillow.
Damn.
So, and there was just a piss spot. And it was one of those deals where she was staying the night. But it was like she didn't know me well enough to be like, there's pee in the bed. So she had to pretend like she didn't know. So it was one of those things where she waited it out until I found it.
Yeah.
But the cat pissed the bed.
Okay.
And that was that. And my hair smelled like piss. The whole bed smelled like piss. It wasn't even my cat.
Yeah.
It was my roommate's cat. Fuck that cat, by the way.
Yeah.
That cat knew that his roommate, that my roommate, not the cat's roommate, my roommate, would get mad at the cat if it pissed in my roommate's bed.
So he was like, oh, I'm just going to do it in Cam's bed.
So I'm going to do it in Cam's bed. Because I can't sleep with the door closed because I'm scared of monsters.
You can't sleep with the door closed?
Couldn't at the time.
But you can now.
I could at the time. I was joking. But the cat would always sneak its way in.
Yeah.
The cat would, anytime there was basically any crack in the door, or if the door wasn't locked, the cat would figure out its way into my room, and it marked its territory on my pillow. Mm-hmm. So I hated that fucking cat. Wasn't too fond of the roommate.
Understandable.
Because the cat would just run amok.
Yeah.
So that was one of those deals where it's like the cat pissed the bed, and she stuck with me. So it's one of those things, you could always blame the animal.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't have a cat, that's going to make it tough. That was a very fast poop.
Yeah, that must have been that bad.
I have never shit
if you
so
took that
fast in my
fast.
life as you just shit.
I think I have to go back.
Yeah, you probably, I mean, did you wipe?
No.
All right, Mike didn't wipe. That's how scared Mike is that me and Adrian were talking trash.
What's this fucking Miller Lite?
Oh, well, I don't see how that could be, because there's a lot of Miller Lite to be lit.
Backwash.
No, Daddy, that ain't backwash. That's
I might
Miller.
have to stand for the rest of this podcast.
Okay.
Stand.
That's fine.
Dude, I cannot breathe. This fucking 10-piece plucker's just fucking me up.
Oh, no. It's going to come in waves?
Yeah. It's
We were doing a little what would you do.
Oh.
And his what would you do is you piss the bed. You're with the baby girl. First date. It's not like your baby girl. It's just a baby girl.
Well,
and you
I mean, in this, I had been with her for a good amount of time.
How long?
Oh, over a year.
Wait. You pissed the bed with the girl, the baby girl?
He pissed the bed with the baby girl in the bed, and then he admitted to it. Now, these are the three options that I'm going to do. And then I want to hear what you might do. He admitted to it for straight and away.
Well,
Little guilty conscience booty warrior.
My thinking was, well, I'm definitely not gonna have her fucking wake up to it and being like, why is there fucking piss on the bed? Like,
you wake her up to it, and she's like, why is there fucking piss on the bed?
It's warm.
You did exactly. Instead of her waking up alone, now you've woken her up and you've pissed the bed. So tell me how that makes sense. So riddle me that.
I just thought it was the right thing to do.
It's the wrong thing to do. Here's what I would do. First, I'm gonna fake drink something and I'm gonna spill it, and then that's gonna be what the piss is. Or I'm gonna gaslight her. Thank you, Adrian. He gave me that idea. I'm gonna gaslight her into thinking she pissed the bed, and that's option 2, which honestly might be option 1. And the more I say it, that's a pretty good idea. I'm going to
Y'all are-
gaslight her into thinking she pissed.
Y'all are both wrong.
Or you blame the cat. The cat pissed,
You got an animal.
which I think might actually be the best option.
I don't think a cat's gonna piss as much as a human.
You don't know my cat. My cat drinks water.
Can I-
That just makes you a good cat owner because your cat's hydrated.
Do you want me to give you what I would say?
Yeah, I would like
Okay,
to know what you
but
would
once
do.
again, here's the scenario. You pissed the bed, and you woke up, and she's still asleep. What do you do?
First, I'm gonna slit my wrist.
Oh,
What
yeah.
the fuck?
I'm kidding.
You're just going to kill yourself.
Yeah.
So she's going to wake up to a pissed bed and
And
dead
a dead person.
person.
Yeah, because there's no way that she's gonna go tell her friends that I pissed the bed.
Exactly. That's what you can avoid. That's what you got to avoid here, and that's
So-
really what it's all about.
so-
Because she's gonna think you're a loser, but it's like more about damage control. How do I come up with a lie enough to where?
Here's what
She
I'm
might
gonna
believe
say. Hey, my kidney stones were acting up, and I pissed the bed. I don't know how it happened. I woke up, kidney stones are hurting, and I just pissed on myself. An accident, total accident, happens all the time. That's why I got these plastic sheets under. But I pissed on you. I'm sorry.
So you're going with the truth.
No.
The truth's gonna set you free.
I'm going with the truth, but I'm giving her a reasonable explanation to where if she tells her friends aren't gonna judge me for it because they're gonna.
Oh, they're gonna
you-
judge you still.
Well, you can't judge somebody with with a medical condition.
You can though,
You can, but it's
but
not.
you can.
You can because we would do it also,
Yeah.
but
And
It's a-
honestly, that might
you get a
that might be worse.
you
And
get a
let me
little bit
tell
of
you
a
why.
pass. You
Let me
get a
tell
little bit of a
no, I
pass.
don't think you do. And this is I'm gonna buck against you here. If a girl were to, if the roles were reversed, and a girl pissed the bed, and then she woke me up and she's like, I pissed the bed, and this is why I have the kidney stones, and I piss the bed a lot. It happens. I've got a medical thing.
I wouldn't say
Now
a lot.
the girl is a freak to me. And the girl is just pissing the bed all the time. And I'm not going to get serious with a girl who's pissing the bed all the time.
I
If a girl was like, this was a one-off thing, I haven't pissed the bed ever, I don't know what's happened here. This goes back to what I was saying earlier. Guys can kind of look the other way on that.
Yeah, wait.
But if I feel like it's going to be a recurring thing, I'm going to move on.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said it happens all the time. But Adrian, did you piss the bed just because you pissed the bed, or was it the kidney stones?
It's because it's loose urethra from the kidney stones.
It's a byproduct of the kidney stones. Like I was telling Cam, like everyone, like whenever they go to hold their piss, they're functioning at 100%. You're holding your piss at 100% power. I don't have that 100% anymore. I can only function at like 70%.
so it leaks out a little bit.
It doesn't leak. I mean, if I lose concentration, yeah, it will just go.
You know what it's like? It's like whenever you have the water hose and you squeeze it in the middle.
And you squeeze it in the middle, but as soon as you let go, it's
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
It's going. That's a good analogy. So that's what it is. And like that was only one time. Like I never pissed the bed any other time, and it sucked that it happened to be the one time where she spent the night.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, we had been dating for a while. She knew about what I was going through. I think I actually had I had a kidney stone while I was with her.
Did she show you sympathy, or was she quiet the whole time?
No, she was very like,
She was supportive about
yeah,
you
she was
pissing the
very
bed.
supportive, and she was like, hey, no, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Like, hey, let's just clean this up, and we'll just, don't worry about it. She was very supportive, and she was
Was it
very,
the vegan?
It was the vegan.
I feel like she wouldn't tell her friends.
She was she was cool. She was cool. That's all I can really say. I mean, she kind of did me dirty at the end, but
Yeah.
she's cool. She's
Well,
really
she
cool.
might have told somebody if she did you dirty at the end.
Yeah, she might. I feel like she's definitely told some people.
Well, here's the thing, though. She could say that, but what she did at the end, I can trump me pissing the bed.
Did
Like,
she suck you off after you pissed the bed?
No.
Piss dick and all?
No.
Oh, then I don't know
Yeah.
what's gonna trump that.
All right, now let me ask you this: after you pissed the bed
Yeah.
and you woke her up and you
Yeah.
told her the truth,
Yeah.
what time was it?
Oh, this is like in the morning. It's like 8 in the morning.
All right. So did she just go home, or did you guys put the sheets and shit into the washer,
Yeah,
and did
we-
you just go back to sleep on the mattress?
We didn't go back to sleep. I think we got something to eat after.
Yeah.
And I think we
Was that a?
were like joking about it, like on the drive there. I was like, "Man, I can't believe that totally fucking happened." And she goes, "Yeah, that's pretty fuck." Like, she busted my balls a little bit, but
Bedwetter, bedwetter.
Yeah, she called you a
Yeah.
bedwetter for sure. That's
Yeah.
one of those. That's like, yeah, that's basically the equivalent of like after a one-night stand, you got to go to Walgreens in the morning and get the Plan B because you got a little carried away.
We went through that.
Yeah, that's I feel like that's one of those deals. All right, so that's y'all want to do another what would you do situation? Because I got one that's near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
Go.
All right, so in the news, your boy's an Uber driver. When he's not a fucking comic and he's not slinging dick, I drive for Uber.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a Uber driver lady that was murdered in a robbery. The guy was like, I'm going to give me your money or I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to kill you dead. Keep driving. So it was one of those where he had a gun to the back of her head. He ended up shooting and killing her after she wired him a bunch of money.
Wow.
And left her for dead. Now, I'm thinking if I were in that situation, I wouldn't necessarily know what to do, but here's what I think that I would do. Now, granted, I only drive during the day, so there's other people around. I think I would get in a car wreck with somebody.
That's a good
Because
that's a really
either
good
the
idea.
guy's going to shoot me in front of people, and then he's fucked, or he's going to put the gun up, and it's going to be like there's going to be another party here that's going to come out pissed because I hit him. But then I think they'll understand if I just give somebody a little fender bender, and then they come out and I'm like, there's a gun to my head. I'm going to give them one of those. So that's my plan.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to hit somebody.
We had the same idea. I was just gonna brake check at max speed.
I think that's something you might do too. I think maybe the brake check, and then you run out of the car and you just start running in zigzags. Like you take the car, fuck
Imagine he has his seatbelt on when he brakes.
Just yeah.
He pulls the trigger still.
Did you just try and brake check me?
Yeah. Do you really think that was gonna work?
Yeah, I
And
did.
then he just shoots you dead.
Yeah.
Now, do you say you're recording? Like, because I don't have one of those
Dash cam.
dash cams. Do you lie and say you have the dash cam? Because I feel like he might have killed her because she had the dash cam, and he was like, "Fuck, I gotta kill her now and take the dash cam."
Yeah, I'm not telling you. I'm recording.
I
you.
think my plan is gonna be I'm just the cool guy. I'm gonna do the hit and run thing. I'm gonna hit somebody. That's first option. That's option A if there's someone around.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to the brake check. That's a good one too. And then I'm going to run out of the car, serpentine, leave them with the car. They steal the car. Fuck it. I'll move on from that, but I'll still be alive. Or I'm going to just try to be like, listen, man, that's crazy. I'm a robber too. So that's like, I'm cool about it. I won't tell. You got me. I'll give you all the money.
Let's go
I'm
rob
not
some
recording.
people together.
That maybe so. Maybe you're like me and you can team up. We can rob people together. So you just try to like become friends with the guy.
What if, in my case, the guy's like, "Hey, wire me $50 right now, or I'm gonna shoot you,"
50 would be low.
and I tell him I don't even have 50.
See, I thought about that too. But then what if he's like, because that's something I for real have thought about. I'm like, I would just be like, dude, you're robbing the wrong guy. I have $25 in my account right
Yeah.
now. He's gonna be like, let me see, and then when he sees
It's
you're,
gonna be
you're
negative
shot dead.
$15.
It would-
You're in the negative, actually.
That's the thing. You would have to hope and pray you're actually broke.
Yeah, which I would show him. I have 2 debit cards.
Oh, that's smart.
I have a debit card for like subscription stuff.
Really, in real life, you have this.
Yeah. So like anything that takes out of like subscription way, I put it onto that debit card, and whenever it runs out, I just put whatever is in there. Like, so say if it's like Hulu is like your payment decline of $12, then I would just go ahead and put the $12 in there.
Interesting.
But
So you would show him that.
I would show him the 0 account one.
Nice.
That's smart. That's very
really
smart.
smart.
Because
Yeah.
then they're
really
like,
smart.
well, fuck, what do I do here? 'Cause
Yeah.
Then they might still try to kill you, though.
Yeah, I would be like, hey, you can have my wallet. I mean, I don't know what good that's gonna do. There's
Yeah.
a sexy picture in there.
Yeah. You'd be like, you can have this sexy picture of my girl. You can take my car.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. That's about all you can
Yeah.
do. But yeah, that was a crazy story. That was one of those where I saw that and I'm like,
You're like,
what would I do?
I drive for
I was
Uber.
like, that's what I do for work. Yeah. So, but I don't know. But that's just one of those things. I mean, people get murdered in every job, but it's like,
No, but I think
N-words die every day, B.
I think y'all those are really good ideas to or maybe just like start going real fast and then hook like a right turn or like hook like a left, like just
Flip your own car.
yeah.
Flip your own car,
Because
you
here's
know?
the thing. They can't
And hope
shoot you
that he
dead while you're
dies.
going over 100 because then they're fucked too.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought too. Maybe I could just drive like really fast, and then they're gonna be afraid to shoot me because then it's just a train off the tracks. Or in best case scenario, I get pulled over.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I was saying.
If I'm like, and I fucking go 200 miles per hour in the CRV, and then a cop pulls me over,
You're not
I'd be
going
like,
200 in
help me,
that.
daddy. I'm going 200 in the CRV, 100%. I'm easy.
You're not going to
Horsepower.
that.
Dude,
horsepower.
read my socks. What is that? What do you see?
Hey, what is that?
I see a yellow polo horse.
Wow.
Is the polo the man or is it the horse?
It's the man on the horse.
It's a sport.
It's
Polo
a
is a
sport.
game, yeah.
Polo
so.
is a game. It's a gentleman's game where a man rides a horse.
You're not going 200 in that CRV, but also sideswipe the cop.
Well, I am, but I would.
I don't think 200 miles per hour is on your speedometer, sir.
I bet it is.
Oh God.
I bet it is. If we go out there, I bet it is.
It might be.
Bet it is.
That's what I said.
Bet it
Actually,
is.
I think you're at 180, 160.
No, bet it's not. Bet I'm going 200 in that CRV, and I've done
about
it.
to make a bet? Are we about to make a
Nah,
bet?
I don't make foolish bets.
Yeah, but
Hey,
Mike
like
doesn't know.
myself.
All right, so let's sign off here. Mike doesn't know shit about anything
Agreed.
because of the gorilla thing. That's the main takeaway from this.
Yeah,
Mike thinks that 100 people can't beat up a gorilla, and that's stupid.
I don't know
agree.
why y'all think that would happen.
This has been Stir Fried.